se oje bre na woni ehia abribia ana no pe ye bekasa obi di nkomo ye be bie niam ani so ye ba niam akose de se esi ko esese ye ka no kra kire ye ho esese ye ka no kra kire ye ho a ye ne be ba ho so no na niam aginsamu enti ene ye hie se de tie no ye beka ne sa asida abeko ama this way chocolate drink and in the coffee drink no ye ka this way na obi anim dada ya no ne soronko a ye wura no de aba ama anigie e wo fie ama didie ayemre ama pomuden so ekoyie paisan se enuenuro ahye ne ma do hia ne so hye wona wo kɔ no na se mutumu ya waka hore tii asoso na call baby sanso ene ye woni tufuo eni tabekwan bi wura sese so oye choba ti choba fufuo me na meka na ma ye ni tabekwan no na maton na waje skana gudbotom wi a wo tua meka ama mko matobie this way ene ni fufuo da wurumenti amaduane ayemrepa de se be be kire mo se de sika ni tufuo no fa ebi ni mu ni muka nti se no be start a kire mo okwan be fa so be ka no a be ka ti se fufuo akase ye twan because of strategy be am use until later on come and see me in chambers na me just say do bisa kanafa lita be kwa no aba no so ode na ye de aye nti be sew pomoden so sabe to me aka bie na so ode ahwe wo how far abribia when would see many tangerine special drink no fine say a chile pana so no mu a oh come on my god fine papa and a special ice you ni tie yes water is life anunti and ya so ni so kama pa korogin de what way mu and there was a shame no ni nyina ye pe susu bi annam enyo bia na betumi atoto mu de ne sense bia na sika ni ho enti sahye mu de no no bia betumi atobi enti bi no strategy am use we de ma men kan kyerɛw se mi kura mi no to mu de na sesa na ma to sahye de na me de me hwe gutu ade no mu enti me namba bia na ekura me we feel say bia and so na the same thing the value is the same enyuma kwe na boy na no pay na yede dwumadi abrɛw na ofe di kan no your friend as it is said the tie ne be ka no nipa ya brabo aye bo no aye de tu senia so we nipa yi hwe se me koma nimu abrabom ana se bigina bibia bigina ana se ba brabo no ekofam ayo bia ase de no se obibisa no se life am boy abrabo am boy abrabo no ekosoro me koma nim o ma brabom ana me tese na me tie no a sanso na de toto oman kyekyere ho oman so ye kyekyere ma ye bisa se oman ne kyekyere no ekɔ nanim ana se gina bibia gina ana se ba fam so obi abrabo be kɔ nanim a ne ma hodo de behunie odipa na ho siesie eka ho na ho nidie eka ho na ho siesie bibi otie se do sie hofa eka ho ni komodie eka ho ni suri ne ban a oda na die ehu hia yie pa amo hu sa asemasi se no okuna no asemasi se wasesa o why matured yes enti ne ma ho do bebre wo ho na da toto wo hwesa nya bi o nipa na brabo no ekosoro na se eba fa na gina bibia gina sa no man tie o man ga na nya fa ho die no mfie bebre be mfie du sensia ni anamboa yakọ pension enya sisi saka ho na ye bisa se yakọ ye ni mu ana bibi ha me na meka enti ye mpanifo wo man ga na mu edim se efi amene ya na obuni meka ye mpanifo a mo ayede tumi ahye mo nsa se wo free Kwame Nkrumah circle etwemu aba abetwemu akwa atwemu akose John Teya wo de ahwe kwan no nkyɛn ka kwan no nkyɛn pe anwea nko a na me more specific place bi obetumi hu ne yie pa my 7 junction old peace FM ho ana so the free ABC na obesi akọ yabubo ya boaboa anwea no chenku sasa me maka ofia kan ya bobo anwea no chenku se na ebo nko fie dudu abayere no firi hwa kokopem John I think of anko runabout and na fifi wira fifi aburo and aburo ni sisi so fifi aburo na aburo ni sisi so main road ko ta kwan enye futuru kwan obi anka hwe yehunu nyansa aboabo ano nanso yehunu nyansa emfansesa yehunu nyansa aboabo ano yana no ayi ne nkofie but yehunu nyansa ensesa mfamfiri ho nso no to a na sa be gu ka kwan no yete ho hwe so man yani regional minister ho yani MMDC is wo ho yani Ministry of Sanitation wo ho aya ho adwuma wana so ye wan hwe no akobia wo na aka asem yen sesa wo ka wan hwe ya said ne me kono obeka asem yen sesa wo ka. What happened to Operation Clean Your Frontage? And then they see ye. Ye da so ye jai. Ye kasa keke. Ye kasa keke. Ye ntumi for see enyoyo. O bibia ye ho. Ko kanshi. Ko kaneshi. All the sheets. Edwa kese won kra ha ne baby edi dwa nyina ko hwe efi egu ho. Efi pegu. They say, I bear part of us. You to me in San Mani. And to be say, sir, on my no, ye acquire nim, our brabum, and agent be agina, and I coffin. Sign me, I become was me. My can. I seen a sabbat of fresh and ye nimby be a better near Kasake. But why, dear Jumana Maono? We are irresponsible. You are very irresponsible. You are being paid by taxpayers' money every month. The two akabusu bia. Well, Juma is over Shama Sanya money in Aya Juma. You should still win yet, and so jacket de bia. And nobody seems to care and phobia home. Who cannot buff? Who can't be car now buff? The internet so bufu. Well, Juma says, so you know, don't work at ya. Me a chami kabusu be and to be banner better than the same year. One don't quite out fear. What she said, Joan Mobia, our husband and maid servants, and you'll be in the Jumoya. Why now? What's Siano? The sense of one out Chanica, one out Shano. And to me, I'm seeing me coming in choker. And to you, I have the right to say it, no matter who you are. A man, a coffin, never boom, you can't correct. She said, no street light. No street light. Meanwhile, me top power, baby, what Timmy street light, levy. What Timmy, scabby someone call repair street light. And then, no street light. Everywhere you pass, no street light. I can't see you soon. Sikano way. And you know, saying yet is a greater regional minister say, Obakoto street light about 20,000 say, how one pieces on Bechiche. Away. Street light in Obakoto say, I can't want some news. Say greater regional minister say, is it not a shame? And yen ni woman, so mine. Common street light, yen ni be. Common street light. Meanwhile, some time back, Yenya Obia or say on National Youth Employment Agency, one. Actually, Secretary, the Abyss of what they are training Ranty will be said. One name about will be said, say street light is saya, woman better repair. Sikabumo, and they say they could train youth for repair of street light to say, can I say? Some colony train no more. And phobia. Debia me current IGP. Ade o ya mani John say hwe police at the police headquarters anymore. Meka so aka normally de sua nyansa kakra. Say ono mpo ono nkwane ne team atuwe ma police headquarters anymore efefe. Utwe mo ho a efe. Ade ya say okanfo Nyanya na waka. Eti yetumi nye common street light yetumi nye bi o man Ghana common o driver na adwoa hu hwe. Wonam ka kwan mu a sa ayi white ye di twetwa kwan mu se na bi obi abetu se ka we na maka no ni nyina pepa. Common paint ai de betwa line wo ka kwan mu no eno so pepa eno so yetumi nye common paint you ai de betwa ka kwan mu anu se lane we ni no eno po my Ghana yetumi nye enye ba bia o Greater Accra the regional the national capital o my no kro pon and I said they make us woo. And then you okay, no more diatem. Okay, no more sopaw. With the air driver, Nashe car quanin fifi from Jowlu, Rare Fiesta ho, Eba Shekwanin fifi, tan. Utwemu a wo de fekadeshi hono La Paz wono mo kwa kokopem awoshi hono ma hwekwane finfin hwe nade na ye de twetwemu no ehu nyina funwira ekopem malam ana nwira ni hyehyɛ mu sɛ de ya hyɛ da anwene kɛntɛn no obi anka hwe ani eto what is going on my God am kwa na mahunu sɛ edu bra esuto bredu a ene tete gatam. Does it make sense to you? Esuto bre ene tete gatam. Abo atete adi munyansa. Nti na Bible say yenko sua nyansa abo atete anche. Sedu opebre a ntete yi ni bo mu niam nyina begu abonten. Sede be ya esuto bredu a ne ho nkyere no. Ofanko barrier. Opesio. Yantiti gata no mu da. Ya betina siama esuto bredu. Ni ade nkrofo gugu so mkotiti gata mu. Does it make sense to you? Does it? Wow. Si anhwe ya beka sasa. Na nipa ide adwuma na hye omo se eti omo ka no omo ti baabi pe dia mamoje me menyi bi nso bi sika na yede mamo es gracia menyi bi yesika na yede mamo allowances me menyi bi yesika na yede hwemo akatua moje no yesika na yede tua mo ka enti mo je kakra mo be ne se mo be hwe se niema bi ebe ye adwuma na omanfo ho ahenha omo keke eno so amo se mo nye wo ne akwada tifie wo soma na onko obaba na aduane adi no uma no usonya bibi ma wa na ogbo ne hwene obahwe no wo hwe no esan se oni wasem so enti se de ye niema so oman no se yanhwe yi a eteto sa oman ne kwa na ekofo mo niema gudo bi ho anye se matena viet mu hwihwihwi ne na kyese mu ye dabi mutu kwankwa ama no ne de am ye ne se most of these people atena buruchiri da mudodo no skwa buruchiri ba de bia munyina kwam kwa buruchiri ba de bia enti mo akwa buruchiri ko hu se de ho se efe no mutumi me the same thing wagana ama ne nyei aprapra kekempo yentumi mpra aprapra keke be prapra ya kwanso ayefe no yentumi nye ene so ofia franco barrier ba udu musa food bridge ho no and insota asesa anwea nkakra akwan ne fa anwea je kwan ne fa enti yetumi enfa bibia hu se yebetua bibi se de be nso no to a entwa anwea megu kwan no eno so yentumi nye. What is happening? What is happening? Umianka no kranchire hu the bibo man kono enko yi bibisa once again say what happened to Operation Clean Your Frontage? Question na bibisa no pay. Anyway, beba short electricity a chance na asa. Auto power go where you so a che. A question na bibisa no pay. Ya sound to power, ya sound to mu ahu. Na app na any system na ya the top power sisi no. Ya hwan dia. I'll continue to ask these questions to get answer. Say, app na yɛde top power sisi ya no, ɛyɛ hwan dea. Kwan na ɛhyɛ akyiri. Yɛma mo akyi. Anɔpa yi, yɛbaa yɛbɛdi nkɔmmɔ. Na yɛn nkɔmmɔ yɛbɛdie no, nsɛm a yɛbɛdwendwene ho no, ɛna mede yɛbrɛ mu yi. Na yɛbɛkɔ framantam mu atorɛnkyɛm a ɛsi wɔ hɔ no, yɛbɛdi ho nkɔmmɔ paa. Na yɛahwɛ sɛ nneɛma akɔkɔ sisɛn. Na maame Sisili Adapa $1 million hyɛ ne fie ama bi nipa $1 million hyɛ ne fie ɛna ɔse ne nkurɔfoɔ bi akɔwia $1 million. Special prosecutor ɛne ne nsɛmsɛm yi yɛbɛdi ho nkɔmmɔ. Na yɛahwɛ galamsey nsɛmsɛm a ɛkɔ so ɔman Ghana mu no. Biribi kɔ so wɔ baabi. Na afei na me gather me informations. By next week, me start. Near the nkɔmmɔ paa. In any case, Matisi asi yakutu lithium. I was central region. Ya pray ya home. Sa lithium ni yakutu no. Oman so for so ben oman be yeah shares wo mu you saying. Is it about 19 to 20% and I say then we should own 50% there. It's ours. Said the echo to oil, and I'm no say oil sicano, one more de co, yedi binyano, get 2 ABS on my son, my fat. If you did no so home come and I no pay. Now for yashe, dear air coso a war, MPP Amayukunum, say campaign or mokono, a saying on the 4th of November, ya and on Betuaba, so Mutuaba, when they didn't kunim. Seminar about me, a campaign man couldn't de den and some katra. Ora can de Japan soon name say nya grokra. Send per million bit as a mid and I say Kumi, Mampia de Dr. Baumian soon name and ya grow me in the mitch make us some front runners and the Ochu time. But a careful round soon in the movie, you are 3 year to one soon name and now 1 more canon so I can home. Na ene ebedin komoni ahwe say ensem ekoso campaign mu nsem wa se fie bi no no ba ensem o kafa o opponent ho no eden na ekire ede ma MPP amayoku no eno se behwe na ye de ho nkomo enti mo drama mo ntwa me wa ho na menye krato tiawa se ye ba ena bidwafo no be hia na fie ye nkomo hwehwe no ya to aso ya
corner when we 4th November now. Obekwa joining Butterfly na Motuabu.
One cancer.
That's the rumor.
No, it's not true. It's not true.
Really?
No, it's not true.
See, when we need 4th November now, or free MPP.
Condition. Yes, mean free, but metinum, no metinum.
Ah, wow, party.
Yeah, metinum. What do you say? Me say you go to a bay. If they don't repeat the 26th August, there will not have any problem. I'll support. Then, if they repeat 26th August, I'll give them a showdown. And there are no two ways about it.
You get next.
I got it, baby. Yes, sir, me say, me a very fair-minded person. I'm not asking too much.
Okay.
The station
yeah, sunlight decently. Dr. Bawumia Winnie, I will support.
Okay.
Bemom, aha, sutra, wom, way, ya buru way, ya tia way, and obi misu ombe na me sister mama building no. Womun ko bisa, NCA boss no. Baby a, you started. Ministry e West Orange, and you started. And you woman say, woman no, ebe wiem. Obia ubatwa bana wiebia siki ade mama mutobrodo to coke to nsuo gina ho agent ne ade ba no na wo dia kura di kai dada na the system no fast me dia me ka je me so baby an my din me come we ahye nkura say I built my system right me nyam resource. And do we have them man who say Azim is 52%? What's the what you Jim get Japan Zaman 46? Ghana. I better know. But if Dr. Bawumia gets 52%, Menya 46, I'll support. Right. I'll support. So I'm only asking for fairness. So I company now or King's Hotel or Sahino.
A party is very election consequential my party. Inti empesi a mistake. We need to show a united front. Inti na yenko jina baby atumi betumi every aba ama yenyi na yenya. Na omo a enama omo so omo de eyaw ene ebufuo ye campaign. Ebi mo se anye yi a ene yenko opposition. Amanse mayefo aso ana. Na wa ope obibi osio yebu kwasia yenye say mao na mama sao uko opposition a ubenya bibi uko opposition a wo minister akwa bisani bibi uko opposition a wo DC akwa bisani bibi intebi ono de wa men na area men ne ma men oni how into otwe ko a on de owa hotomu.
Me can't say be am no can't me can't say obi a se be e pe bakwasia na dia bo we credit to se bi enso obi am be so ba ubi ana kwa meboa wu se ono wadan fudi agoda se be wagimi a da bia yo de sa akwa di minya ne sisi no ba wo ba sa na e yo ya unim this is mamia second lady a o wa Ashanti regional campaign and all cancer which police station executive coordinators. Kwame, any panel also a better me. Any panel or a Juma when you escape your metron 7. Kwame, Kolebu, 37. O see hospital, they are check a soldier for. Cardio, Meboa. Or Confanochi, Cancer Center, where is Cato. Or no, O yes, Cano. Kwame, one Fabian Koto. 224,000 KD Hermes bag. Kutan Kojina police station for him. Police station for no Mokasano. Who will be 1,000 cities.
Law, Edena baggy be quite a good deal.
Kwame, you're too good, dear. You're too good, dear. They say, and you're too good, dear. Carry the Hermes or 224,000. Sikano crowd the top bagano. A certain contribution you couldn't acquire flood years, 160,000 cities. Now, a person will live without life no continuously, you know. What they are called in a police station for a comedy money. Oh, be per 1,000 cities at the run a jumum. So, Mount Wasso. the nipa na ono Ghana fo su a omusugu ne naso eni nanim no se oka asem na oka che Ghana fo se mumye hwe ni ora de e correct because a police station for no moti oro kwa be no kura na meka kire o ya fe o se o mu go position a e de be na be o mu be kire o no mu ti ono mu ni opposition dada police station for no mo kasa no mu ti ono mu ni opposition dada ko how almost struggle even to get 1,000 cities how mu de be adwuma. But yet, who live opulence life, and you appear before them. Now, I can almost say, Nipana, or only contribution to this country, and your party to this country as a politician and a businessman, on must, by any of the aspirants who can say, or no, you're better, no, you're satisfied, or you're satisfied that, and can you fear, or to put one more beer raho, or Serrano Pa, he will eat good, and we are good, and you make good. Now, what cost why in the Juma, and you're discussing on you will be out. On you satisfied on the police station you are brought woman. A yet challenge for you and your family in Tino. Or say, and tell we must because of the Omo, and it's true.
Agya, where and so be I also a war MPP Amayoku no mu wabra womo a campaign at the April to Frank Adama 2024 by a betui until the 4th of November and as I jumedi no a bebaso. Ti eno ne hwasem na ya bɔ kakra no ora kana de Japan ekasa ya wo se omu ahwe yi na ekoba se iwiemu bi koso a he will give them a showdown. Sanso no say so omu ahwe yi no mo amadwene se omdo mo nsa beka party fo ni bi se woni we afanti no ye beboro a and he will give them showdown. Ghana ba penny na se Ghana man penny abedi akire hu kani mami Samira ba omian so ono so akasa wo se wo de make position wo de wa yi wo didi ame o ma me wo yire ame wa na me wo reka na Japan nu yara fa Japan so be kasa wo se bag ba ko pe so ro bo no kam bi am shiri se bag ba ko ni boy sa ampa eni na e wasam bo no po nti ensam no sa na eko eni sa nso na e ba nti na no pay ye be din ko fa sanse no nyina ho na nsa na no manfa sa ho kwan so na me fa ye happy belated birthday kese pa ema Safura Muhammad Suraj owusunyane ye mia menua Kofi Ebo Arans for the ntwi ne ho kani eno no enti Safura menua yere enti ye me yere ena oye me boss yere enti oye me boss yere me mame oh aha ena o say menua ba nso ka ho enti onipa ba ko pene ma chiri mu 3 aha enti Samira Safura saf ne frewo anope ma happy belated birthday menua Arans for the ntwi say me kan chiro say what dog to the max nti me anso me yemomu asende wo na oda to bi na de aka wano ate okay ena sanso ena honorable Sibe oseye Sibe entry ono ye National Service Secretariat pani oda no ono so na woda na twam nti man happy belated birthday wow ba Abdullahi Abdul Razak on National Service Director Secretary Kumawu oro no se anope ma belated birthday na sanso ena we de ayarehosam me de yakob twam ba kwansa when say me mama ba ko pe anti isi ofremos awo ebo Kwabena ebo awo ebo anti isi Mrs Cecilia ejekum hene anti koja ye ene di na wotweda osunyane enti mabuso ni nyina hyede papa mitumi kupi ese na adwuma semunti na so me kam ho ate dani little ye ura Ishmael ejekum hene Daniel ejekum hene Lydia ejekum hene na fe Angelina ejekum hene ene abusuafo nyina ko fika ho ene mane manana no nyina ejekum nyina abusuani nyina mamu nyina hyede papa mam hyede mo hyede pa menua ba ko nso maame dafo mo no so yanche be kokko na yi ewo enkran ha ya menua Taki ne maame Miss Dickness Mrs Mary Taki anti en ono so adafamu a November de to sudu en ono so yebeko na yakwakuja no kwenti bre no so aye nyina dia ho de bekota achi nya ye amana efe ye fie bekwa aburi esanse ne na aburifo nso etwa ye udwira no enti ene ye fie ye kwa aburi enti aburi hene aye tubo jankwasi mi wura no peme ma wache wo no watara ko nyina bi chia mu nyina mampeni beba hobi enti eho be woso na aburi be woso ne enti ye beba na ye de ha hoden abetamu achi ne yaye amana ye fefefe enti na eno so ho asem eno no awie abujafo be kamensa me no be hye dwumadi ase me benkum so owura Dr. Bernard Abeku Arthur oye urban development water sanitation and hygiene and local government consultant na je so no ye ka oman chekere a niam ahodo betuma ya ma oman agina me ka hygiene won efi no wasoma me ka ye no me bisa ne so no hunu ne sen ana na ye de ho enkomo pa no pai ena afei minifa sonso Kwabena mafo owo yewura Canada Japan the campaign team no waka ho bi bejafo mi enu na be kamensa wo maka na namkwan so ba wo be kansa e be da omadi na afia hye nko twetwe na se abejafo ma akwaba eja da masunso se modem bre ache wo na me hu ache pa
se o frɛ me ache
me frɛ pa mu de se wo so kwhye ba bi no ankra me o wan krami ka krami anka e fine pa nanka ye hu de ye be ye ene obi bi aboko
nyame adu ye se ye yu baby a
ko baby ba baby wa wo ko enye ye bibi ye yu na sort na wa
ensu yiri a wontumi ko
Kwabena bi aboko
Kwabena nyame adu bi aboko na ba jo nso e
ebrum na bi aka
ade ase
ati ye bedi akomenye hye komohwehwe na se na ye hwe mam hye sin frame so doc em say meka efi ho asema no pay se ne efi agada baby a wonkra ha ebibi ha me pa ka ho asema but ye ka obi antie mampani se yenye citizens me yenye spectators into citizens adwuma no enu bi na me yi se bibi nko yi betu atwe mpanfa dwene de so bia na paniku no ohunu na ye dia fa akoso gbo ni ahwe spillage ya ebayi niema ase a whole town and as a community is like I say eko emu awuwo efia ewo ho emu ahodo a ebia che say niema ewo mu a ema wo mu ewo ho no kura ka say enso nani kura no ayetum meaning say bibi wo ho apomude ho asem eno so akwakoba yahwe no a oman se oman no yentotoye ewo ne mahodo bi hu no woni sanke yatoto ne yie na wo de atorenchem ne baaye ana se yentoto ne yie nti na edu ba bia yewe
Agya Kwabena ma menda wase anopai na minchia etiefo nyina edikan ma memfa enchie mu odin kase enfama Honorable Minister for Sanitation and Water Resources Honorable Dr. Frida Prempe ene abedwafo medinchia suma engineer George Esiedu a womo so eye gama adwuma ampa omai mu ensem no say you started di hu komo enyende na ya ka ye hu say free Dr. Buzi Abreso edi beura de ma memfa free Kwame Nkrumah Abreso
okay
free Kwame Nkrumah Abreso na ye hu esuyiri yehu ahodie ensam yehu impuntuo ni ade aban ne bomodin aye bi guys say Kwame Nkrumah chichire tema there your friend drainage a atwi nsufi efiri fiefie e de fa krom de kogu baabi obo homodin ye bibi wo ho Buzi abai I'm say military government ebai and the betu Kwame Nkrumah guye and the Busia so by and the military government two Busia so guye and the military government Nankasa so within Omankasa there was a change FWK Akufu ebetu a champon a free so and I had the elections PFP ni PNP eso by na liman so be di so liman so di so wie na military government so e by em say Akufu abre no a certain 30-year-old man be a friend Jerry John Rawlings ebetu Akufu no ngui na so when pia elections tankwa be bia o ma ye ko yenim me can say aba be si say ye development wo Ghana no ye ma no enko ten abribia no changes ba na mom from 1992 ebedie ye hu a consistent move of development na chese ye ka omane chichire ye yi paadia anka from 92 eba besi say bredie anka say etum ye hu bibia broni frɛ no quantum leap and I say a leap forward enti ye ba be di nkomo we ya me pese ye limit no of course ye wo history but yenhwe from 92
okay
ebepim say brain amount of sika ya say institutions are ya chichiri plans are ya prepare implementations are ya ye na yemfa toton na ehia pass e bele say foundation de wia ya hwe baby a ya to chima any baby a yetumi akoye nim
na ya hwe so say sa interventions nyina wo bobo so nyina no ya duru ya butai bi hu ana bibia we esefata se wa ha na sa kese boro so okay
enti mekanisa me pese mi lay foundation bi say oman yankasa eni e pese ye kro manifestos ba ya na manifestos no and a drive development but enchichire plans are yachichira to kono eni e pese ye de ko ye for sanitation ye for water ye for hygiene ye for town planning ye for water management ya eni e pese ye de ko sa question hu hia pa ye ntumi yi sa question na no na bibia ye kasa fa ye kasa fa wa emfa ye konkodru bibia enti Rollins Abre which was 8 years men call military rule
okay
ye mfa ne 8 years enema be no ye wo o man chichire ho eden no ye wo water sanitation and hygiene ho eden no ye wo sa dami spillage in your cake account. Rollins Abre was the first test case under the Fourth Republic. Yeah, share development. Since you saw Chichiri be a friend of Vision 2020.
Yeah.
And now implementing Vision 2020. Vision 2020 no mono. Now you war and you may be a fa. Sa point I may raise you. Vision 2020 yenya water for all by the year 2020. Vision 2020 no mono. Yeah, national sanitation strategic plan or program. Vision 2020 kroya yehu bibia na efa toilets. I mean the make toilets as na ya na yam ya. Because I saw my yakobo bisia na edie toilet. Me kai sa abere bi o bi krom wo nsawo muntu aso ho ba bi. Me papa no side o. Krono e wo toilet ba ko pe o krono finfin. Na mrewa nyina akọ toilet o. Nkola nyina akọ toilet o. And the program a buy from SAR National Sanitation Strategic Program. And in your so I say, you shifted from town toilets to individual household toilets. Now a good program. And from there, and a about Kufuor Breso, and your friend is saying, yes, Ghana, you need scabium, and we fell into a program that led to accessing your friend HIPIC. HIPIC, a lot of program in that direction. A lot. Any free HIPIC, you buy Tamils Breso. a free HIPIC program to 2007, 2008. At Amos Bay take over. There was another program leading to sanitation, water, town planning, and senior man. Enti akoso ababedu celebrate. Ebrea Yedri, Minister of Sanitation and the World Bank for for actually a new program. And also lead to improving sanitation. And to what she said, you mean, and I just said the gaba ne dawa. I see a feeling nesun. Esopa. But abain bia contribute to. So yehu and the ya. Na say. Either say Gabriel feeling in way. And I say programs in be why I say ye mu na eko ye.
The doc who can be say Papa J need dey buy. Mampenda da je ku fonso no so ye ko HIPIC na niama bibire wo san hye ni mo betumi aboa sanitation ye ya. Mampeni mesin so buy no so na dey sa mampeni ma ha man so beto aso mampeni na do so. Wo hwe sa ehihye ahodo e ba ye nyina. Papa J dey ne yetumi duru ye botaye ho. Mampeni da ku fo dey yetumi duru ye botaye ho. Mampeni mesin dey yetumi duru ye botaye ho. Na sisi ye botaye e be duru ho amana ye.
Straight point. Mampeni Rollins ye yetumi enduru.
Okay.
Ye ko ye nim kakra. But na gabda ho. Enti ye fa your friends say it was sustainable development goals and a drive. And no I from President Mahama Breswa up to this point 2015 up to the year 2030 I see it to me achieve out there. Under the previous Millennium Development Goals, which was Papa J time into Dr. President Kufuor, yen to me achieve Papa. To me, which means I say me ni na ye den yenya kon, but say ye kapa sustainable development goals will not be able to achieve the targets under your friend goal 6, which is sanitation and water. And ya be able to achieving a full, but you be to me akwa kakra. And who becomes our question? This is what I would say. All governments made efforts, but how much to be achieve targets in here. But that's planning. In planning, you cannot achieve all.
But percentage wise, no. Yet to me, can you be do so? I can't be bianca your way. It's say, Obia about and Sheba. I can't remember. My parent that you could find by Abreson and I'm paying a bit of baby called Ajalu Mama. Now you can sanitation somewhere. Now national sanitation now Busumi Biam said they kind also. Now you're the proper Kurumuni. And now ye and a kusi baby who ye. My parent that must have by Abreso. Also, the National Sanitation Day by because at time now, you Rajilos Debra and sanitation local government minister. Almost I see Kumasi. Nanke laudable idea in a bit to me about my man Martin wine and also politics in tea. Young say, Nansaya as operation clean your frontage. And Penami be says some Marco could say, Antina can say, Yaka by implementation, would we do two for more? A dear thing you to me know about I saw mine.
Kwabena nyoma miensa. First of all, your program I pursue. Sa program na sika say the come. Any the leadership I see in two important things. But the third one is more critical. Nipa timemu for your attitude. You better copying one day be easy was a cleaning as a cleaning. It should be a program that is built within the society. Yankasa efin ya de papa sabiota frache okra no opeso gya ne nan a onja ne fie
dabi
opia bonten ena ye hwe efin ankasa pa ankanya ade ese ye ma ne ban fie kra too much ye ne fie de but then say ye ma ne ban fie enti the attitude of the people is critical aban echeche program na se nipa timemufo no amfo madwen antaye kire and your friend be ownership. On the program, no, sustainability will be questioned. And that is the problem that we are having. We first schools, and it's very serious. We first schools, and Kola Echo School, na sebiota frache, omunya baby omubeja omonai. One say, ye designing school building na, ye invene home. If beba, omo ye fina, how would they be disposed? yɛndwene ho ana ɛna yɛyɛ disposal no kora wie a ɛhemfa ne final disposal site efi ne nyinaa yɛde kogu yɛn but wofa sustainable development goals any knowledge aba nyinaa yɛ will be a friend of the 3 R's reduce recycle and reuse
Okay.
into reduce fino recycle and then reuse and then oko Rwanda untumi fa rubber polythene bag untumi fa rem ya bechew ubetia
Aye Rwanda ye.
Rwanda ya what the rubber Ghana Mr. Ghana
bag.
black what the rawa they will charge you they will charge you because some policy they say use as much recyclable as much as possible and that's the program. Yeah, ufa zoom line airborne ne home modern power. Nanso efino, we are not recycling as much as possible. We are not reusing. Enti team before titru almost so provide services no. Akadi omo de be adwuma no. Yeah na and also so issue. But managing sanitation, managing these things, sometimes yeah na your friend be subsidy. Sika. You betumi a change efini ade no enya sika from there. But send you between me starting and say and work a crabby every baby ba. And that is on sanitation, but maybe we'll talk about the other
Mati. Me de no famu se na be ya be hu se de neme si kofa na afi ya hwe Kwabena yesi udin ba kokora ye na naboga na naboga de she ko shekuko mu pa no akoyi aba ya hwe ama ya fa ye ne nkyere akosombo ne ya hwe de asi wo aho kyere amanfo enamu tibia amanfo akomu ebisa se oman no as we speak ya kasa sisi ye disaster pa na asi no ya ho bɔ ne ya mmoa ne yie esan se yesi yetiti mu a eti so no mu a anka bi anka the volume of water no betumi afa akɔ bi ne ho nsam hwanyan wotina kyire na hwɛ de asie no a ya moa ye ho ana we ababeto ya na
Agya Kwabena meda wase de dika mechia wo na mechia ye doc amni na share for the first time na ansa na mekom edwuma de so edin abo edie na je se nipa no nimi fiti me mo frasi mpa anyway that was just by the way ubisa about pepenso ya bedru ohwe how spillage rate relating to Akosombo dam on semsem but a minute where the wadaroma metie wonim se enye mepenso nkwa na medete ya metie anso a NPP nyame adoma elections a day ni ma call on the 4th in so no o hwe greater Accra communication a ma yura Keno hine Japan so a nyame adom me na me coordinate greater Accra communication for Keno hine Japan nti me fa akwenye so na me chia yura Keno hine Japan me no ka say or ne to the northern sector na nyame adom a we be by Thursday dey we no abedu greater Accra na NPP for nyame adom on the 4th ye kwa akoto aba me dey mesre asem ebi mo kan say there were two candidates, respectively, leading candidates. There were the choice of the government and there were the choice of the people. Now, also in terms of population-wise, the government and the people, one also obviously is the people. And election here, so a numbers game. In Tinosha, why don't you go for the choice of the people, especially when usi krom abontin su bebia ade obia kan say some they can kwa badia ye beto abano ama yera Keno hine Japan. Timeso MPP delegate. Your golden opportunity breaking the 8 enya there a yes be easy a there a historic into say historical we don't continue to do the things that they be na tembia no the choice of the people always overrides the choice of the government nyame adom on the 4th of November Mr. Bibia delegates say yanto aba emayura a Ken ohine Japan or the number 1 on the ballot paper. Now about Akosombo dam Agya Kwabena. So a brief history about Akosombo dam. I think that people would appreciate maybe a free by any baby abedri and Pempenswa in 24 over the years are planning in terms of mitigating such occurrences. Osha Akosombo dam, I think say is in between the period of 1961 to 1965. In fact, the Sika at the time this year ranging around $250 million, which means at the time way back 1960 na the $250 million ecosystem project we are na kan we say na a big project and na a budget over at the time. Again, dam yi serve several purpose. Apart from say quality insurance and casabe to a downstream no. O hwe dam yi a eboa generate hydro power ema Ghana for bebre. In the dam ne ade asebe yentimi ntutu na sekra. Na amanfo hu spillage say mitigating operations. Asebe ye de prevent say atoyenchem ebeba no ebebro so anka yenye den yentimi enso ase. Indu hwa almost started spilling the dam no I think around 15th of September. Satam na basi for the past from 2 weeks after 15th September no yante home popuye bia because na omo ye ne gradual na ye controlled. Na history from 1961 61 to 67 ye na every year bia no most spill dam no over the years no yante home popuye say cause this quantum of havoc because at the time no na population ain't grow that much into na nipa dodo na ente the lower basin of that enclave into yanti bibiasa na ene asesa ene obia pese osini fie obia pese otani dem into ene asesa na dam no say bro so in terms of insurance bro so was say management of the dam especially Water River Authority was so mitimi yen hye asania enkoba say one dam no ayema bro so ama enti eni control bia two ebetimi abasa dam no betimi ayema bro so wanhwa the integrity of the dam will be compromised. The kind integrity of the dam being compromised, what it means in essence is wanhwa dam no be collapse kra. The collapse ya me no ka say wo hwe controlled spill a omo yi enompo na de ehuni na nka say yemfa na say a collapse nke be ye west nti most of these things no enema sebe benefit tutu anamu na over the years spillage a yenya ye no ema the authorities sebe omo manage this dam process the whole dam facility no the emergency prepared plans na among omo emergency prepared plans no omo rolling out in 3 phases. One NSS ensure ye ma na say ye pese ye control a spiller. The first phase now was a spill between 0 to 5,000 metric cubes of water. That is the first phase. The second phase no say ye ma bro so panels still intimate control here was a spill from 5,000 metric cube to 10,000 metric cube. The last phase near say ye be beyond 10,000 metric cube. Then me no ka say ya spilling just around 6,600 metric cube, which is the second phase. Until I was said show in Pompoya Sebe emergency prepared plans in air then by Abua. Apart from a spillage, part of the emergency prepared plans. Ushe say yes spilling answer now best spilling also stakeholder engagement. In Jubesha in Penifua that V area no MIA so say. Omudi kan both district and national stakeholder engagement and untina notwithstanding the havoc ayehu no maintain say Accra ba kokra say even if there is a obi a hwe Accra krankwa and na ohwe say ade a bar input truma obeka say impenifo prepare notwithstanding say bianca yen hwe Accra kra na ka behu say fan say a police a soldier for the friends say helicopter evacuate a man for by any major evacuation to that extent. So we should tell you say indeed at their VR forecast said there was a further communication to the stakeholders both the district level and the national level amount for prepare. But senior spillage nobody anticipates say it will go to that extent because over the years there have been some spillage na endru perpetuate and me no ka say according to the extent say amount for even roofing sheet to cry no insurance then are consuming no. Now even oshe beyond say insurance consume amount for roofing sheet cry Kwabena for when you to a year hospitalities are a war at that enclave say open say una good weekend pa I'm telling you call the Volta regional you have a good weekend because the place is not that much populated and now it's some ben eponano and as a fence Volta Lake no. So many offenses hospitality offenses hotels near there say as a family you can have fun and then me no can say amount for investment over the years no has come down to drain which is very worrying. Notwithstanding spillage na no ɛna medi kankan yɛn hwɛ ne yɛn sɛ ɛyɛ better see a best pele than say be mano akọ overboard
na ne yɛn tumi nya no kwan foforo bi so ama because bia ebuenu bum prekope na yenim sɛ so efi soro hɔ ba no ɛsom the ntem bi sasa question ni VR for the so bo ɛbɔ Matthew for say Matthew for and notify mo nsɛm ahodoɔ bi ho
yeah
na Matthew for so ɛde letter by say ɛnyɛ no korɛ isan say as early as March of this year omo eka ho asɛm omo kan May omo san kan August omo san kan ti no omo ma VR for information to so saa to omo ka so omo information bia na ɛnyɛ no korɛ
in fact as my can mention matibi to the extent say Metro for say omo periodic updates are not even necessarily said there should be an impending spillage and so omo events and estimated insure better in terms of quantum. So which means if there's anything to go by, who do you believe now? Institution we say omo a year prior notice. We also say prior notice not the my no quantum of a year insure nanka e was say ka omo expect no enye no no me dey omo kan ho asem.
See. Whether spillage or not, whether VRA was informed or not, whether Matthew gave information or not, yeah, can say livelihoods have been washed off.
Yeah.
People's heritage. You be baby, you see one more heritage is washed off.
Yeah.
What can say we trace DNA, any history near there is washed. Obi fie sebio ebia yemubia ya ben yi wako pension. The sick or the could see die with the chrome.
Yeah, very sad.
And the main point is, what could we have done better? It's not about blame, but what could we have done better? And I drink try say eba and he say, Vieri, edian eba ya moye and say ya, akofa sa havoc ya ben. And edian and kebitunya ya, emma sa havoc emba, your friend mitigation measures. Into what mitigation measures? No, the good firm. Answer Saji Ombabeye. And mitigation measures and also how was it communicated and accepted by the people?
Today I should say sin to be bar, why sin to be bar baby? As I say, see who says sin tono, near Shani and CSA noa, a bet was so sa. And say we can we know, will be a candidate. But let me say, so do I I can bet you me a year no quantum could be swanka impacts here, and ya our honor, and can be a benya pankania to that level.
Kwabena mene dog yarding. In some of yes, true. People's livelihood have been affected. People's investments have been affected. And Sabi Sanya Wakano, even to trace certain DNA
heritage,
people's heritage. Very true. But in all of this, institutions are Sabi Wasenka, Omutimima mitigation measures near so higher. The quantum of havoc no. Sabi you see and can yes no. I'll place much for want of a better word air burden on the air metro for because VR for there senior can more manage a dam no but the metro for am more the quantum because then come more ahead of in terms of ahead of notes say be expected this quantum of water because me no can say a hold a year 276 cubic meters of water. But as at the time almost started spillage, no, now it drew 276.62 cubic meters. One shot, a best spill over. One shot, a bit me, I then a collapse. A collapse so there and Cabella west of. It is any economy. I don't think so. This is the time I was a blame game. But the AC Emma Enya is the Hunu and as Yenya Yensu film. Say, young money is Sibium. Said dam no na yes pelia it yes pele dam no ama insuo no akọ just like that because I know say over the years there are certain sections within the country because of rain pattern they are unable to plant throughout what are the plants excess water is in case yes pelia and find the because I remember say Bagri dam I started AC now it was meant to hold part of a year insure a year dam my friend is a year Burkina Burkina ebia sebetembia na they havoc be and he started say baggy down. If such measures or what I was say there because it's very unfortunate. We share Nyama say na dog can about sanitation was in this circumstance the sanitation of that enclave is highly compromised because amount for even public toilet or insurance of public toilets in I even learned to say even cemeteries have been consumed by this water. Even a year amount for a year mortuary, we can say mortuary and morgue. Dead bodies were crown. Insurance of dead bodies in obviously all of this mixed together. No, the havoc be creating. Very difficult to contain. It is sometimes some of these things no threatening purpose. So no, the impact have it, not even the people around the community, but even the state. Because me no say aban etresika ye deboa. Me no say vice president so ye akoye donation. Me no say state institutions and as a benevolent individuals and so donation e de kwa koboa. But that donation we nyina ni twankosi, you will not get the ecology of a year that enclave as it used to be a year proud to a year this spillage. Which ecology is the natural resource and media maya, and I think says you put to have measures to protect data. Iron Kobase, all of this havoc would exceed a year your control and Kabebua. Intermediate message is unfortunate. Amount for Ejapadea, say amount for livelihood, I say I displays. Now you take a come now see you took a free fee. Now within 2 weeks, 1 week, you free fee cry. You don't feel as you are. Now in Campesa, you fee. Now in Kebinshim, now a son a year. Ubeka say force majeure, but we could have controlled it because in so na etono ye nya jegu baby fako and ye hu say dey be dey e be bro ye so anke was ye starting especially because from 15th September to 13th October no na ye nte any havoc there because na a controlled spillage and omo ye in which means if they had earlier information na komo call before even 15th September e be by 20th of July, I ensure I expect to say ensure the Bible turn and almost started saying come yes spillage now. And can say be yendru baby ye dream. It's very unfortunate. But me say penny for and fan call a year on the table. No more planning to prevent such a year occurrences in the future.
Okay. Yeah, Excellency Sampiale so aba bekayensa e ha. Mesramo anopai na yetonsa e de frɛ ye penfa do bi nanka owura Honorable Wilkinson so no so ba na obeka ye ho ba de me no ka se ono meduru ha nti se mu hunu se mu achecha nipa no no so sa na anase ye nye seta na eno no Wilkinson na so obeka ye ho na so abo ekobo no nkran bo aba nso madu no nya meka ye nsa na wo so ka bi na briefly na femi ko yes
nya na mpese mebusa ne say as part of mitigation measures se bibi say ACI or bibi a friend evacuation. Ofa CNN, you CNN near there. America, send you may test you a but before the end be serious no. Evacuations, see, it make us say within 2 hours, people should move from their homes because nearby basin are too much. And normally say evacuation is send your and yet institution back open here. AMPA VRA by law is supposed to be responsible for the Volta Lake and but there were local governments and there were regional coordinating councils. What evacuation plans were put in place? So Abirebi we 90 years. And ofa yenuanum ayewo so anyamya because of the ecology of the area.
Yeah.
And how do you move such people? Asam na ba no home. We can explain it out with technical jargons, but human lives, development issues. Into mama yentri abo, ni pense mu ye. Senia ochina ebi nkonkosi. Ni ehwe kwan ebe fa so e beka nipa akoma ato ne yem. I think that's the most important thing. Nkrofo menhu twi na meka because me but nkrofo edimim. People are already economy itself is something else. Now we so about so we have to find a way, not using technical jargons, not trying to be engineering as much as possible or whatever or political. People are donating
You cry, UTV adwumayɛfoɔ ne despite me the adwumayɛfoɔ no yɛwura no mo nka yɛ adwumayɛfoɔ no kra start egyegege nneɛma kakra yɛbɛsɛ yɛde bɔ
people are donating kasa yɛbɛka kwan yɛbɛfa so yɛbɛma nipa akoma tɔ ne yam no. That is what we have to do now.
Okay, Your Excellency, nkɔmɔ yi no hwɛ ebi hwɛ mfoni ya mami so wanyini wanyini pa na yɛde na hyɛ kyerɛ yɛde no efiri hɔ kɔ. Your Excellency, baby aye dre ade no em sɛ omu nwie mpo omu nwie na me ne pani bi di nkɔmɔ na me werɛ ho pa sɛ ɔyɛ pensioner ɛna wakɔbɔ sese kakra ɛwɔ hɔ na yɛkasa yi ɛdan no kɔ na ɛka me sɛ sɛdeɛ dɔkɔ kan no ɛyɛ nipa nkwa wasam ne yɛka obi enwu yɛ me yɛnsie na no nkyerɛ sɛ obi wawu no te ase ewu esa sa dwendwen a wo dwendwen no kora no wo ye kora nka ye at this stage e dey na say ye so oman say dey be ya ti bia nkofo mu yi wo betu ahen ha o kakra say so wo hwe bebia o tete kora school dan mu e dey do makogu nti kora no so edu school time a o mede no mako school enti no ade no affected oman no wakwaniansa bebre so ti ene aye kasa yi oman na dey na say ye
well the Kwabena Dr. Yesterday, Ghana sank into another hole of stupidity. Yanko Pomam good. Ekosi saying. Na say Yanko Pomam oil. Ekosi saying. You discover lithium. Lithium, which is the now a mineral. If we are seeing no beer, you go and sign for 13%, and you think that it's higher than 5% is the best. Chief, we have sunk deeper into the hole of stupidity. That contract, whoever signed it, would have to account to Ghanaians. It's unacceptable. Lithium, and can we publish it? Who say industries now pre so established for Ghana? Doc, I what? You just relax, they will come. I don't know the one centuries. But you would have seen the industries reba. No, I established lithium
competition
because now the world is moving towards electronic items. Now lithium is what BBR. You go and sell yours to Australia, 13%. Kwabena.
I don't know if I can say. Me when they tell pray who kitty kwa
no, Kwabena, the thing has just been done. It has just been discovered.
Yes.
Kwame Nkrumah saw it a long time ago. No, the two. A bayala 13% in till. So today, your oil on your your gold on your Yanko Bona chain lithium. This is so that's 13%. That contract, whoever signed it would have to account to the people of this country. Governor, we take more of us here. We emphasis on solve a problem you will see. We emphasis on solve a problem you will see. Donation about mere donation. It doesn't come to the problem we are discussing. The problem we are discussing is this. 62 years ago, we established the Akosombo Dam. Yeah, Akosombo Dam. O displace a grofu bebre. There's a master plan, allowable space to the voter lake, where people can build or people cannot build. Then we established the Voter River Authority, not AMB and CTM authority, to manage the lake. So over generations, people have made their livelihood managing the lake. And I'm working engineers, doctor. When you know why in there, what lake in my lake, no, why say I think. Oh yeah, now technical issues, but that's what to politics are. Obia tum kama. Okay. Have you checked the water lake voter leak levels since 2021. Kwabena, the water levels have been rising since 2021. Your minimum and the optimum level in your high tibia on aqua is allowable, but at that level will be then you are in danger.
Yeah.
What I say, the issue is not whether metro or whatever. Today, on my information, at VRE, your directorate are here for spillage, managing the levels of spillage. The whole directorate with staff. And your meteorological department of the VRE, chief. So if you have been given the trouble of managing a lake, what are the areas you are looking at? From the north, because Ghana or slope, Ghana Yankasa Yukuru or slope day. Until you see a lot of obeying form. And that is the reason why they build their Kosombo Dam to take account of the gradient. And I hear now. So Bagri is spilling. And with the Bagri was spilled. Say was spilled is out. Moment in Bialan, what will go vote and
by voter.
Last year was spilled 2 times. Right? Then if you black vote and so or rise because in fruit or so of papa. No so I didn't know the way Kwame Nkrumah constructed that dam, red voters also okom. So all of them, they got them sooner. Affected. So when you see all these things, water levels around rising, what do? You take a decision to spill or not to spill because you want to conserve water to generate energy. Not what mind there? Conserve water to generate energy. But me agree. Yatrema in here generate energy. So aside the full agreement. Okay, there. Think a master plan now it's available. You construct other dams alongside. Downstream into your Akwise and your Pongo. And Kwabena, I mean, you're technical person. My there, and I've spoken to engineers from America who are saying that look, if we had opened the downstream Akwise first, you're draining Akwise dinner. The older baby, you're draining a pons, you know, into a course of Monalba, no other boko, no doko.
Let's say a custody and a qua, not a quam better. Not bondian so abba a custody. Yes, it is a course of Modian bar. A sunset space abba boom, what you need any okay.
So there's been a lot of technical indiscretion, technical incompetence on the part of VRA. Because this simple explanation and hypocrisy, I mean, the doc here, hydrologist, we can take that decision. That's how Morocco. Now,
essentially,
Akosombo Dam is part of our national security instruments.
Absolutely.
So it is one area or there periodically, not more than a week, President has to be briefed. National security has to be briefed. And I've seen reports of that nature. That they were briefing the national security and presidency all the time. Who was to take the decision to spill or not to spill? When it becomes national security issue, who takes the decision?
Senator Penny.
Yes. So the president saying that we're friend of America and we're catching the it's unfortunate, and I'm happy we are not discussing the president's cause and what is it. I'm happy we are not discussing that. You know, but it throws in a lot of political toxic poison to the plight of people who are suffering. Who has done a census in the Ubinwi? Who has done it? In Sunior Banas in Pocono, Shanidimna, Abafanokwa. Was it 26,000 people were affected, isn't it? But they accounting for 8,000. And see, nobody should be happy No, one recorded that things, you know. So you put up in sooner than one photo. And I want to be your guitar paper there, catch it, tally clack. Okay, I'll show the idea one of the Today, what we are faced with, today, my dog, mobile city the way see. And I'm happy those people who are commenting on this. What may have problem here, Abe and Sana Yakwe, who should be held responsible. But both are important. We send the issue or the whole rise. Kwabena, for the people of Volta region in Coutinho. It's young to Abamman in Chino, the president, I and I do the ball. But now it's affecting
3 regions.
3 regions. No, no, it's not 6.
6.
Afram Plains is also getting flooded. Bui Dam has spilled 2 times. Right? Na eko ya pay hono a ekwe what's it insun onam dikiti. Asama yet when anhwe ya you do Noah's Ark. And that is why I thought the president committee is so belated. The president Noah's Ark committee in our format. Them may
Interministerial.
I'm from Noah's Ark committee. You know why? When Noah was warned, he planned and built an ark. And now when soon when you present that from committee, okay, then committee okay. Committee necessarily Benua for me. Ma special internally in $46 million. Biom. Committee no for me Amanda Adichia I recommend this $46 million. They come out water region for Biom. The last time I heard of interministerial committee, Galamsey increased. The last time I heard of ministerial committee, we spoiled the environment the more. Today. Doc, how old is your doctor? What is the effect of the Galamsey on people in the western and central region? What will be bad?
Come from where did them?
And we are under a precedent. I showed you the constitution there. Lands and everything is trusted in the hands of what? The president. Today, the president is the commander-in-chief. He is the only one who can declare state of emergency. And I'm what? I don't can I take 31 conditions are what it declares state of emergency. Neither where something affects the community and one livelihood is affected. So why is the president refusing to declare a state of emergency? Why is the president refusing to do that?
They do that level.
Yatra. Oh, Kwabena, my own of one far Article 31 into the next year, the conditions enter
Emergencies.
Emergency. Kwabena, today as we sit, Kofujizi, in the concern baby, mortuaries, our area when I have flooded. What for funeral when now, what do call? Say, Obisa will obe sink, and I'm obia, obe sink. Obo float to crab, waka float at in the room. So decomposer, and burn cinema.
Contaminations.
In the Nchi area, where is Mina coffee in Nchi pa. In the Nchi and Gonya, one and sooner for 1 hour win. They have also sunk. In the community. So today, the people, the reports that I've seen from other stations in there, in sooner tell when was that not urban. The sooner urban is national Kwafun name work Kwabena. As someone now, I mean, I don't want us to think one for policy point. We are in a national disaster. National disaster. Or immediately, if we are being a president, we declare state of emergency. So, declare state of emergency. Anyone, the advantages are. The international community are members, to the Red Cross, United Nations Environmental Program, and others. They will then focus their attention on Ghana and come and give a lot of support. We even need hydrologists, experienced hydrologists, because young Crawford always they have proved incapable of handling the situation. They have proved incapable. Yes, we're capable. And to want to know my son what today on to yen. Now, what's what I was here? Says Yalas will be in Bimga, Tema will be affected. Tema are affected. In Cran soon as you look a gray and a half laddie. And to man cadets in Cran at UTV, I don't know menu or Beno Papa. If there's cholera outbreak, cholera or a paloka, it affects everybody. And you know the voter revenue because it is stagnant at certain places. No, uncle psychiatrists, or river blindness. Now all these insects have been been brought downstream. I listen to Gojo upon Kuma. Because there are supplies going there, and people are some people are the residents are comfortable. I need to know abandoning the state of emergency.
Now, is it true that we're comfortable?
Few them, few them. The electricity or them was say, wash your kakra. Now, but the hall, whether you feel comfortable. Come now, well, I wouldn't let him know. Let's say assembly is one part, let's say kada girls room, you feel comfortable. Look at them. Mami, oh yeah, man, Matsupuni, more from a local school. And more from a local school. Say, shall I want to go school? What's in the Susa, or the hospital, or the tramway? Now, look, as some of them why in there. Ya nhweni ni adweni ya obeye political. If the president does not address the nation why he's not declaring the state of emergency, the thing will be turned political. Already MPP communicators who do not have to communicate for VRE have taken the trouble, whether they understand or they don't understand, defending VRE and defending what government has done. See them more fuzzy, but we are creating the nation. One delegate, 115,000, 150,000. Let's catch at the 160,000. Come on, 9 districts. I have it. In any case, I'm ending here. It is not true that the president learned of this when he was in America. Come on, because yes, I have told you that way back March, and reports about there. Right. The president in New one next person. Your vice president. 10 days after the flood, the vice president was not there. The vice president, chief, what's in America? When there's an emergency like that, Biden, there was a flood on the Mississippi. Yeah. 1 call 4 days. Yeah. The whole of America was on him. 10 days, the vice president had put his presidential ambition over the people of Ghana. In Swaba, emergency, what you fuga.
Many of you didn't come on. I'm say last Thursday, you didn't come on. I'm Alfred Thompson. Yes, or no, Kasai said, Vice Waha now, so near maybe sana, I say security, Bambo Hun Semutino. I want to mean Coca Cantino, security matters in tea, and it will delay someone to me, uncle.
I am now not doing in the national security moment.
And it to be
yeah, so as a judge, you don't just accept that. Say emergency security is into Munkwa. Quickly, they put other measures. Obama president and vice president. What am I then? I don't know what. If we need to send more soldiers to go and protect him, only life security are more important than the 26,000 people. The vice president's life is more important than the 26,000 people in terms of security. Is that what Alfred Thompson wants us to believe? Then we have the people of Volta region. China, or by the people of Central region. But Kwabena,
yes,
haven't we insulted and abused the people of the Volta region enough? Haven't we? Haven't we? And now you are caught to obey. In the West, why you gonna fool? Kwabena, what's why you gonna fool? You told me a whole budget too. Here you vote region fufu. If you are not proud, if you don't want to be reminded of what you have done, don't do it. And don't say it. Now some people I don't know one far at the beer one. Oh, yeah. Right? If the president, coming back to the president, if the president was properly advised, into Moka Ken, into Oyindoka, because intelligence should have told you that the people of the voter region, Nalankasan, actually, not simple in a way warm towards the NPP because of previous sayings, Igbe generals, kill the Votarians, inward looking, and several things. Look at the whole Minister for Energy. There's a crisis, Keta, when chief defense. Work the one for the margin budget. A whole minister also say one Fabia and shame for Ashanti regional ability demonstration. Say a minister of state academy. How would the people feel? How would the people feel? Now there's flood at Keta. You go there and affair marking. Why would grow me affair marking? No, so if you win the bus, a kafa photo. Nadinam. Voter one voter and one pan one thing that's flat. Photo Nusa, son of the fee, a Sierra Leone. So if you do all these things against a region, no perception is angry. Now some working or in any case, Kwabena, who told you the people of voter region have no Ghanaians? Contrary to what Katie Hammond was saying. In 1957-56, there was a plebiscite. And let me give you the geography of the Ghana we are talking about now. Ghana was the Gold Coast. Gold Coast started from Hafasni to Keta. So all the people who call Agya and Unafun were natural Ghanaians before independence.
Gold Coasters.
They were Gold Coasters. The people that we talked as Voter Togoland were from Ho, Ketakrachi, up north, Dambai, and those are the people who did the plebiscite. Keta for one count. So it doesn't lie in the mouth of anybody to distort our history. When you're Ghana for your by election, doctor. In some ways, we're gonna have. We said some people were going to secession. Secession. We use that to prevent the people of voter region from registration, harass them. Today, if you go to Akosombo, and I'm Akosombo Dam, no that, so the food good bridge, no, where are they? Obisa was something to Ghana Casapa was a Togani. I am saying this because we need to stop this nonsense.
Wow.
Once the constitution says that on the coming effect of this constitution, Obiala wa Ghana hebia Ghana, you know. I Ghana. Let me end. Getting to the 2020 election, there's a village where Togo. Ghana Funkutina, the village got burnt overnight. The village got burnt overnight. The third day, in the Ghana government, as I saw emergency items, I come up people of Togo. Emergency items that come on. I don't want to start thinking that this is another political tool. I don't want to think like that. That this is another political tool at suppressing the vote of the people of the voter region.
Okay. Yeah,
and I have grounds to believe that.
Okay.
If the president does not declare the state of emergency, I will conclude like that.
Okay. Yes, you can say you be declared anyway. I say the awo susu no. What is kakrebe so na fear ko?
I think sir. Mr. Fancy treat reference. Excellency, I have my emotions kakrabam. Now, the truth is that the things have happened, and you're very careful. You're very careful. Yeah, the emotions, but I don't know if you are it's not only voter region that has been affected, as he said. Greater Accra, Adan, part of Greater Accra.
Very emotional because of the pictures I am seeing.
Absolutely,
on the screens.
Absolutely. Now, Excellency, when emotions come through a house, reasoning jumps out of the window.
Yeah, but the windows, some of the windows are very good to jump out.
Yes, but if you jump out of the window and go and stand outside, and after distraction come back, then things get messed up. Excellency, the truth is that at this stage we need, like the American will say, we need cool heads. It's a problem on our hand. It's a cool head we need to really solve it. Yes, there is pain. There is, and American from the beginning, there should be some language that must go for the people to calm, and then we find the solutions to deal with this one. And let's tone it a little bit.
Okay. Briefly,
of course, yes, of course. With the message, Your Excellency, as emotions near too much, and apart from that, the way I now handle issues now, now rather work as a party minimum a year, more or less tribal, but the way I put to a year with submission across no. Me dear, me say it looks a walk crown pono or trade on more tribal events grounds than even the communicators, as you put it, have done. Very unfortunate. Again,
can I react to this, please? When I come to this station, I don't come to sing anybody's hymns. I come with my own canticles. All right?
Canticle too.
I don't come with anybody's hymn because I have nobody to please. Right. I have Ghana to please. Right. All right? Me, what have I said here, which is not factual? And I said, look, as we are growing, when I catch on, as I empire or catch on, man, yeah. All these things I have, about 16 of them I've compiled. Did I do them or did I say them?
Okay.
So don't come and tell me how I should communicate.
Definitely you will rebut me say okay. Tangent now. That I understand because it's your position. But for me, I think say rather now how you are putting it across rather deepens what you are preaching against. Again, now Okase Ghana sign a penny say lithium contract of a penny say 15%. Yes, in fact, you just said it and also 13%. Yes, but what has been the records over the years? Over the years, now from 3% to 16%. A mining actor, Yankasa, Yashe or Embra Shebitu. Say it meet me about mining on Betria as a fence compensation to the state. At the time, now a fence president, Don Ivan Satamos, a president, and we review the mining act. Even time and up to 6%, amending about 5%. Me no kasi interest offense Ghana in Faso Ebenya apart from offense 13% as compared to initial 5% there was no. Apart from the 13% also, you carried interest of 10%. Apart from that, so you company Berari DV Ghana Limited. You know say apart from events interest now you increasing and I carried interest in so you increasing no. You say I'm making sure say lease within 15 years. And after 15 years there will be a review of the lease components they will lease.
Thank you for your correction.
And apart from the litany of them I think we have to make the public know. Yes.
And topic about the community.
Yes, 15 after 15 years Ghana government holds the right to review contracts sign. And even within the 15 years someone making sure say they will increase a year offense within after 15 years. They will increase a royalty. Stated within the contract. Apart from that, state and local representation and as a capacity, making sure say increasing
to how many percent?
And after 15 years, so they will be reviewed. That is details of what contracting. Apart from that, almost offense a value addition. Making sure some value addition.
Before you continue, how did you get the contract?
Sorry.
Contract is confidential, right? How did you get it?
How did you get it in
the contract?
How do in terms of this contract? Well, he said it for the first time, and I also asked our people, and this was the information, and you can find out. Yes, and you can find out. And you see,
I only wanted a
you see, certain penny for better as a year from 3% to 6%. There was amendment. Okay, offense and Minerals Act at 703, page 25, or say a holder of a mineral lease restricted holder of a mineral lease restricted mining lease or small scale mining license shall pay a royalty in respect of mines obtained from the mining operation to the Republic at a rate of 5%. So I say, at the time I now we ambassador, President John Evans Atamo said that was 5%, and now so 13% now cast so boldly against that. Me GD say even you should go beyond the 13%, even 50% to cry. I think say a fair deal because friends say yes obehwe say bia agudie sa tibia commercial quantity of form no company na nkasa na the resources ebe bibia nti okono lose we lose entirely okono gain then the government or the state come in to negotiate in terms of percentage na base of emra at the time now ambassador na 5% which was even at the time previous now even from 3 to 6% and we reduce only by 5% internet I call 13%. I don't think the least to say was say condemning
obi bisa questions bi obi the question bi aba say lithium etumi you know say why don't they build lithium battery factory here in Ghana?
Well, it's a subject for another discussion. For me, I call for it. It is not entirely lost on us. Among the agreement, yes, after 15 years, the events and components within the agreement will be reviewed.
What shows us after 15 years, you know? Now, that's why you review components in the woman more benefit than
in the absence of this clause. Ghana buying anything calling for any review. So even with the essence of the presence of this clause, no, I said me fee say yadepa. So I said, dan say be condemning be rabishing entirely.
Ya hwa de bi me pesa me kai country no, me pesa me kai country no. Na one some natural mineral resources is it Zimbabwe no Zambia me pesa me kai kakra.
Mineral resources there.
Me kai. Now omo percentage no sha. Is it Uganda?
No. I mean Zimbabwe,
Zambia. Bibisa.
Zambia or Zanzibar.
Yeah, Bibisa. Omo tenase won say da bi amoa wo mo. Nchomo ne companies no aye semasa. Ya na mo ka ade na ye dia. Mo na mo ba mu. 50% mo pa mo meye mo pa. Mamonye. Ikaka no ntumi enti yenso yenka ye bibisa na Nyakopon ya dom oil yi no enche besa. Oil no kura no sika sisi enye omu kura nkasansa kura no yenya enti ade na chese we ya kind of growth tintinti the day na betumi enya sa yi ni na
me emphasis say he dwelt on the percentage and I know Kase say the doomsday of Ghana happened yesterday and I mean so me pointed out to him
okay say
no time and kura na up to 6% we will soon by 5%. Apart from that him say me no Kase omo ye hye say was say omo ba into operational e was omo listed on Ghana Stock Exchange and no me no any individual be or interested so also person also owning shares in the company can just buy stocks and also be owner of the person dividends over the years ombenya it's limited say trash away say also condemning entirely. I think we are getting there.
Briefly na yanko answer for us.
I'm a doctor there. You can work here me other man na 20 years more. But then I'm my 20 years. You are a young man. You sitting there, you are a young man. If you dwell on the shortcomings of the previous years now, how do you develop? Do you know the conditions under which the Minerals Act were reduced now? Because we had virtually depleted Anglo-Gold. Our resource holdings had gone down. So if you are doing negotiations, then you stick to the same percentage now. Who are you going to attract? Today, as we are speaking, lithium is the mineral of the now. Okay? So bringing Professor Milson to justify what has been done is not neither here nor there.
It's what you know, just said I say, you know.
No other Niger for wire. Niger. Man pains here kwa attack Niger. Says the way the best 6 months were down to.
Yeah, yanko.
What they were saying in there, we have our own uranium. Uranium is here, no. Nobody yet and papa. Now France for free. And now, woman and peanuts. Therefore, we are not going to do that contract again. And that's why the Nigerian youth supported the coup. Today, I am telling you that dwelling on Professor Mills' percentage, going forward on uranium is not the way to go. Lithium, all right? Because the companies could have been immediately told, we have the equity, the property is ours. In Saudi Arabia, actually Saudi Arabia oil, what will be percentages are? They hold it as equity in the company. I mean, I mean that. Who machines in the cry, evaluate you have more 10 years, 20, 15 years to pay off your investment. The thing becomes ours. By that time, there will be geological survey to know the quantity we are dealing with. One more 15 years, because you believe that by 15 years, your stock would have been depleted. Please, I'm not condemning it because I feel like condemning it. I am talking about it because of the youth of this country. Gold, oko. Na yankopa na odo yel baka ho. Oil no say say like you. Now you have been given lithium. If we don't manage it well,
that's what
I'm talking about.
Just a second. As some all can no quarry. Say on condemning outright or condemning, but in putting into proper perspective, and yes, and all kinds of no put out. Again, apart from that, not only offence royal it's a offence royal rate of offence 10%. Near Sanswa free carried interest of 13%. Into the Ninabuma 23%. I expect Sanka or no so they buy out
me question back what be
publicly not gonna consult
na me hwe bibia ba ye ko jubilee folder. You could jubilee folder. Sa percentage so mutua ne corporate tax so mutua nyina say ayemra wo han say to be there.
Yeah.
And now me no can say they've paid less than $1 billion instead of about $6 billion.
Well, I
think
so.
And as I said, yet why you kwansa ama asam na kase an ye court to tell asam no sudi asam no court. But say because country no. Omo ya imagine some day asam be call international
arbitration.
And na kai ono can say no way one penny and one fan ko bia ye be di asam no court wo mankro na mu ya. Omo ye no monya 50%. So Ghana ha ye jubilee field no sika so ndema ye no ye di asam no court within a week na akoya asam na ba fie di ba fie pepa. Omo de call international court of arbitration. Ama says yeah na yes an kokko boka.
Oh.
As judgment debt.
One be sika no be ma yen. Some bon for ma yen. And also I think me say yeah kind of fair for one character mu. Yeah kind of fair for one character mu. And then the chest say ebebe mu ampa magana for to yan. Look at the community situation we find ourselves.
Eja kabra hemedo ya dey. We even make amenko anka aban na kasa anya exploration no hu say e product say na aban nya 100%. But ye nya yet hanom. Se Ghana ye nyina ye start yenim ye gross over it yenim pepper so economy na eden ekum. Ghana aban eko yisika eko share this investment na okọ na enye in commercial quantity. What would be a year the outcome of Senior Ghana for best super buy?
And as we speak, we don't know the quantity of lithium or what the charge of.
Not the attendance exploration, a private individual. And Kasane taking the risks. So,
is he exploring? Is he doing the exploration for 15 years? Is he doing the exploration for 15 years?
After 15 years, no, it is subject to review with respect to the
various. Why exploration? No, the quantity of our.
No, the 15 years is in respect of. It is in respect of a year agreement, subject to review after 15 years.
So what is the company doing now? Exploring or
exploration?
Oh, now there has been a contract signed, which it means.
Meaning, say, one man with the quantity of
very good
lithium, number of years, on which we there too.
Very good.
And until I maybe say, you see a year can say, one more Ghana buying your exploration, I say, be a yana do no. Next see ya boka.
Yeah, you ko na ye nya dodo na yes aban na boka. Enti obi anfa chamber na. Me pra me fan chamber.
Enti say ye de ma aban. Na okohwehwe mu sika se na ka be komu a me who say me
how much the company
investment
how much the company investing?
No, and I make I say those technical details to be frank. It's here for I don't have those details.
Okay. You be first be hu ko ma fe na aba. Me no me hu ye no me san dwene sem bebre sa de na ye di American tentetema kokosansa contract wo branka ye betumi nya abotre na ka yetumi aye se na be ya Ghana be nya so fa so more. Esen say ye nyina some the raw materials in na be ko.
Of course.
Omo de nyina ekọ. Enti no by products a wo anka Ghana so benya so fa so nyina no ne nyina nya de benya.
I think this is the right way for us to
ye be di hu komo afi na ye asam na ba
by our production strategies you nyina say we didn't adopt the best strategies. Okay, by that time no you need capacity to do that. Now exploration. Now we have gotten Sankofa and on our own. It means that we have built capacity. Next negotiations will not be as low as that.
As it was.
Okay. Yeah. We have done mine gold for a long time. I'm worrying because of the strategy we adopted as a country.
Yeah.
Now you have discovered lithium. Do you go the same direction?
It is not the same.
Why?
Now it is
Anyway,
10%, but
but-
interest of
but-
30%. So quantum of 23%.
No, but
percentage
the truth is that we are not privy to the contract.
Yeah.
Yeah, now because the details
We
of
do
it,
not-
you know.
But what we are discussing maybe is just what we have heard about
Yeah.
it. And let's this one lie.
Yeah, na bre pamu no.
details
So afe na
Obese obasha no paper.
afe na abanti ye behwe na tumi adi hu nkomo akiri pa. Yehwe we na yenka we so wasam kakra na I think say two issues yenhwe. Auntie Silada pa how many bank accounts no wo? Edoso. You say 5 banks account to be a special prosecutor in Sato so. You say free so, me family me de Sato so, me nyim nsem free so, and hu semsem. Den na eche so man. Esan say, e ka me say ye de na agora say me nka na agora. Ye de ne kakra sa no. Ton yen e wo wiase amansan dwa so say. So unipa ba ko yetumi kɔ ne fie ne ka sɛ nipa bi akɔfa sika ɛwɔ $1 million ɛwɔ period bi mu na sɛ bia eteki onipa no almost a year ansa no hu sɛ ewia me $1 million a na wo kura so sakura chance na mama no ne sɛ opɛ sika waba IMF a signal be na ɛsɛnde de ama yɛn a yɛn no mu didwa a yɛ ama no ne fo a yɛde ɔmo ka no I see so much to be boy, me to be shady, to be chay. I dream better about more money. Say, Nasikana de Mamono, so Baku for fee $1 million here to make a Korea or Bro Nipanem, a take period of time and so no who dear. Meaning so money in serious. The Akobe, Judge or Tia Samono, special prosecutor said, Hiano, Yansisano. What is going on? Yes.
Kwabena, you see, Yama may yes and issues about I think said 4 months ago, if I stand to be corrected, I own some buyer. For me, personally as an individual, you see, sir, nipebia no state of life and a kadia enam. Yet yes is ye numbia sebe almost pass out in terms of academic records or law school. Because of almost public conduct, they are being denied from what? Being rolled out and being given the certificate as should be able to practice as practicing lawyers because of senior holding a institution as in high esteem. Apart from that, ubedi di brebia even Agya Kwabena out position out here de bia OTTB so o conduct publicly ade also critically. Even not even yourself o yere o ma senior Oma farmer in public say a idea sebe a bring into the nation to the dispute. Omo aye na emfa hono e be affected. So it holds the case oh yeah obi awo appointment in the government. Na say unya dibie especially at the ministerial level wo di Ghana fo nyanim in a sector no. Eniama bi wo ho na say wo ya e was personally one kasa wo hwe no ba ku mbienu minsa as why then we take sa decision no. Personally say nisika ye kotu ofia na say akola one nete ewia nisika empempenso a say be ahun asem court no. To me, keeping that lot of money in the house for me personally was problematic because at worst case, even if you have nothing to do with the money, Ghana kola ohwa. It is not the case bia sikane bia ene dia anasa nye dia, but in case bia wo dia kra Ghana kola bebre ohwa say be eneme no kase bebre e bom pa ese mbenye adwuma ye wodi bia adwuma mpo na nipa nya bia den eye. But notwithstanding in semsem akoso ene special prosecutor hon semsem no Agya Kwabena me meti as Ghanani as a youth me uncle Sampi Yale Ekano say be me de pa me de ne say NPP as a political party wo hwe time aye prese nyamenya yadom na yentimi enya kwan na yembebu man na aban no in terms of the manifesto no eka nsem bebre nhyehyeye obefa so na ode ate corruption ase among them say ebia ye ba ye ka say ye be passe freedom of information bill and act enemy no ka say ya pass among them na ye didi so say kwan amount for intimidate corruption as almost shemu keta se amanfo deepen in ketahye any the human interaction into better aban edienim drive the digitization agenda in general ka say oko portal there is a paperless project all apart from that and say even health insurance cra e wuna pese o renewal you just have to dial a code on your phone na yati deduction to the extent say even driving license na digitalization agenda no ba abeboa manate corruption ase into no sure aban ya osanso ka so bio issue say obe making sure say apart from the attorney general no obeti office bia the special prosecutor's office and an pen so ne say impebrebre no say aban bi wo government and say when there's a government in operation now say perceived corruption related acts and as a friend say activities eba obi one esan say attorney general no sitting in cabinet and as part of the government no na of finding it very difficult to handle the issue as expected all of us. And I say, you know, or minor, assemia be a clear indication there's a corruption incident at stake. No, as Attorney General, a trying no to susa. In Pembe na unhunesa. Into a by way, say, or be making sure say, or the a new office by the special prosecutor's office. I don't know independence on its own as a structure. Or a period of 7 years to operate as a be intimi and Chinese said in Uncle Fee. Intend say MPP aban also. Now we share not less a person than a minister of state. Now say when you the special prosecutor, sabe or then court. Even to the extent say even court ma orders a crown now say there's a jungle between the special prosecutor and the court whether obeti and answer onti. That aside, me dem who say dear me who say as o minor yaba enim in the sense whatever perception that people have say they are buying power. Say corrupt activity because na fa nipa one man phone to entimi ntu sa na NPP aban I am rebias that perception no is eroded inti na offense say special prosecutor or that's so the offense say mama zidadapa etwe ho baba e offense court na account ubisa say account sen na mama zidadapa or me ameti ntimi nche but the enyina say account offense tama issues ne by special prosecutor and advance obetu so sa na wahwe in into detail whether there is any corruption related act in your insem eko nyina na among other things no making sure say ofizi ne 5 accounts in operation and also fizi ne financial assets and no details ne financial asset but akoba say ye Banana Republic say we are special prosecutor. What they make court, I have the right also to seek redress at the court. Into your court, mama said about and also any representation of court. And our court she will say, only then, only freezy these accounts. In fact, initially, a better what I learned is say, ye free court, I say, okay, my own freezy, ye free court and or sign then, ye freezy account, maybe. But now, if you more can say, procedural, you know, now it's a bit not in 3 years. But yeah, share procedural aspect, no. And they'll say, 5 accounts now or freezy any no. The investigation so far abededi said there is no traces of corruption or corruption related matters relating to these 5 accounts are freezy and tell me no kase on one kasa so really so moto e decide say o release the accounts to mama Adapa. For me I think say it is in order ebeboa ama obi bia sabi ofi say wenya tumi bia sabi ebro so a obi anhwe no sabi obehwe de mami ekum yi e de atu ne hofo say you don't just do things just anyhow because maybe not even it is perceived say there is a corruption related matter untimi nya de emfa hu di because bia ye say wa ban ene wo so ene wo independent body a on betimi ne wo aiden atwe me dem feel say ye hwe na that angle say Ghana yetimi akọ enim on this tangent say beside aban no beside attorney general you another institution no matter who is involved obetimi ade etu sisa nti na we releasing the 5 accounts no say there is no corruption related Hunsem Simbia related to that 5 accounts now notwithstanding apart from the 5 accounts that we release wama yenya say other financial instruments now one there still subject to investigation nti whatever will be the outcome of other financial instruments are still frozen with special prosecutor.
Okay. Doc, na me the margin is be so say. Sabi yan fa ne say wote wono ma wo fie na wo so woni aduane ni fie nso hwe ni fie ne ko wiase no wo pere bosia e wo baabi se na beto aduane ama wo ma na wa fa no wa ho siesie mu yehu se bibi wo ho a obi abefa bibi asombo pa kese wo ho me a obaji scar me chen no se minya sa adwene na oba me ma wo bibisa we sense sika no ye fa no a period of time ansa no mbehu se ye fa sika dodo sei enye dollars no nko a ye fa pounds I think euros and an amount of no cedis so ka ho enti se amban bi ama ye besia sa Britain Wood institutions na say bia ada ekuku bi ama ye besia na ye pe anase ye pe besia wo nchen no mo te se sika sei wo bi fie ama ne house ne fie fo tumi afa such a quantum of money na se yesane na mo se yepesika oje disa adwen ba kora na san krofo benya wo ye
yo ejako bra my main fan is main starting fee the way Kwabena
Mafu.
Is it the one? Yeah.
Oh, David.
Okay. All right.
Uncle.
Enti, the first point, Ghana.
Wow.
So when it comes to prosecutions, when it comes to corruption, Yamfan said there is a step forward. Are buying, previous are buying, current are buying. If we can do it this way, we're buying. Nia, I told my Mrs. Yadapa, honestly speaking, and yet a very good picture, and Penti a good picture. But once we have allowed the institutions to work, it is important say Bema institutions on it. Obesha, when there was a conversation before this topic, I was quiet because something I don't have full details. I don't want to talk about it. But kakra abano and ye pony kakra. Yes, now accounts have been frozen, defrozen. It's now going internationally. You say media for the maximum can say bad news is good news. So at the end of bon and the media for no international media all over the years, the bad one, the dirty ones are the ones that you run more commentary on. And once it's a bad thing or perceived to be bad, internationally it may not create a good picture about us. Now near Yakran is we are people who are always begging for money. Begging for people to come and develop. In fact, near Hadrian Crane say, when we go also Brony Banners or the BB also come and invest. Lithium is say, look, it's the same thing. Come and invest. And I didn't go do some pempens way. And if you are coming to invest, we are coming to borrow from you. And I say stories be say APA. It certainly does not create a good picture. But me person say, if the institutions are doing their investigations and doing the work that they have to do, they have full details of everything so that we can also tell the international community, say, even though it was perceived to be bad, the institutions have worked and this is what they have arrived at. I think that that's the most important thing we have to do. Mameno Onyabofra, and she also has some rights. And this is not the first time we are hearing things like this in Ghana. Excellency Waha, it's happened before. It's happened over the years. But now we have institutions that are doing the investigations and coming out.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir. So the Kakribeka Mamia Nafi. Yes, sir.
For the 15 years, Sayeton lithium, we are deriving 6.6 billion.
For 15 years.
6.6 billion
dollars.
Let's see.
Kwabena, do you know the value of the lithium down there?
No.
Kwabena Mafu. I bet you. And you know, let us sometimes put party aside and think about Ghana.
Obi the message be abremi. Or say Chile for enya lithium ni bi. Companies are say you kwa so mabe no. Omo ka cho mo so mo see factory Chile ho. And so mo to mba ye nso ampa.
Because lithium or central region in Kurasi be Fantiman district. It's a factory Agya, very distressed community. I am sure the factory will be the environmental in Obesen in India. So the factory at Agya in the benefit of as a country. 6.6 billion.
Because you mining some something because
just to add to the Uncle Kano. Me no yarding. I was say even Sikana boss. I was saying it may pay more than that.
Or couldn't you have gone for a loan of 6.6 billion there? We are investing in our lithium company
for 15 years.
Our international companies
apart from say every international company is for profit. They are looking for profit. They are not looking at your national development. So you have to come out with your clear blueprint. Fine, you have discovered lithium here. It is the mineral of the now.
Yeah, now it is
everywhere. Look, at the end of the day, this is what's going to be used. If you want to talk about batteries and stuff, this is
electronic cars and
that is it. What is your fine? Maybe you have not drawn your national program or plan for it. But if the thing has come, take your time and say, hey, wait, we want to do this due diligence and check out how we want to do the development. Awoya or you crazy. But when Awoya coughs with lithium, the whole of Vantiman district will catch cold.
Yeah.
Until let's make sure say you're being in such a way say Awoya coughs and brings wealth. In any case, in the wisdom of the government, it's gone ahead to sign a contract. Can we do certain things to make sure that we make maximum out of that one? 13%, 23%, and all those things. The asset is our national asset. Let's think carefully and do things differently. So, equalization here, then I don't like it. How can we make the best out of what is coming?
You better go to some so now. Yeah, it's Obama mutia we are. Anti CDM na fe call gold and some
telegram.
Because assembly one person maybe sir.
All can woman telegram. The equalization, right?
Oh,
Sapter
uncle.
Awoya, the community is going to get just 1%. 1% in Mpuwancha and Wadibama villages. As a man from the as a man from the central region, with like-minded people, we have to ensure that the region, the level of poverty, nobody from anywhere to come and sign a contract there because Professor Mills did 5%, my 13%, I'm in heaven. Nobody will be allowed to
13% and 10%.
10%. Nobody will be allowed to do that. Yeah. Whereas if we site a factory at Awoya, the whole of the Mankesim area will be developed. The whole of Ghana will be developed. That's what we are saying.
Okay.
Now, Governor.
Anti CDM no na fe nko.
Anti Sisina Samno. Ewe, ya Kambiala. Now, the matter turned the corner when the argument started developing between the prosecutor, the national prosecutor, state prosecutor, not attorney general. That's when the matter turned corner. Doc, there was state institutions once served the interests of the country, of a country. I don't know in Nigeria. A lot of state institutions were here to watch one. Not so, because they felt there the institution did not serve the national interest. So the fact that there's a national state institution does not mean that maybe either fan you have a in the
Yes, Excellency.
To come by 100,000 cities on easy by Ghanaian on easy. Number brother the MPP. That's the music campo or the investment into MPP mentioned will be it's your room. What hurts me is the joy of some people to defend this. Only $1 million depend on okay. That's the first report about there. $1 million no good name mama from an was we di 1 year mpo na lampo on care den sika bi wayo Kwabena wo kasa chi ni fie wo agbele mpesu so wo hu $590 $90,000 wo hu some sika na pa men ebre juma na ya e wo dem sika yi Chief Yedembia, if you read the Money Laundering Act, you have the onus to prove the source of your wealth. No, 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 Jaffu Wilkinson, Mam Jaffu Wilkinson, Oba no so, but Mamma, why ye na say Alan Jibia a funeral donation? If you endayety account to Kumbo was it, no better than a win, no better than no win, or any sika, none mamma de Massis Jagapa. And I'm going to finish. Oh, Mammy, you want it, no brother, you need to ban to my yellow. Papa, oh, yeah, shoe, no machine is going to pack his way. It's on Yano quarter, the music about him when ya. And so story for Fraba. It's as Ghanaians, as observers, we are observing changing scenes of reasons for what has happened. Oh, no, my ear worried. It is not about the Pokun when you need to legitimately near Honagin. No, it's not like that. But if Tizia Dapa herself, as of today, has not pleaded how she got the money and how those sums of money, and they come $1 million, Look, America, what have happened? In America, $1 million. Nancy White should be $100,000. You should come and explain how he got that money. Every moment this is the other day, I've resigned from thinking about distance. But maybe you be like, Kesifi.
Ojidi.
Come on, Mafu.
Uncle.
I established Freedom to Information Act. Yeah, appoint the state prosecutor. Man fan can the free SHS. I'm fan can. And poor would have been complete. And poor would have been complete. But nature, you know that in the radio program of Ukushi saying.
And the crack around the same.
The Magia, they be a recite, the state prosecutor, Martin Mamidu, and the boss to be a serpent, a Kushi then. A Kushi say, judge impose us some winning feel. If a young corruption perception index since 2017, we are retrogressing. And I'm going, yeah. Don't just recite what the government is purported to have done. Because everything is state prosecutor, no one can manipulate from behind. No, so
how is that possible?
Oh, you didn't read the Martin Amidu's report.
Oh, so today you believe in Martin Amidu? As I pay, sorry, no cancer bitia, Iram Haman, so I'm one of Mocasetiano.
Come on, Manfo. The program here, we and Crawford share the whole world.
Uncle, you see,
Martin Amidu, national American. Men can be believing and let them believing.
Okay.
Messi, as some are watch running in. So you don't have to answer me there. And this is not what trust my hand. No. That's as some watch running.
So which means you may believe or may not believe.
Okay. But whether I believe it or not is not a matter. Whether I believe it or not in there, that's what he has written. Whether I believe or not in there, Kwabena offended intervene. He's also complaining about the judge. That is what I know. I want to be advised by my brother. The report in the slow down. But this is what is in the public domain.
Your Excellency, when you share a Galamsey who some your mineral resources. I mean, say, you can't akusi baby, you can't akusi baby, you can't akusi baby. Doc,
me my own conclusion. Look. Where is the political will? Government has demonstrated some effort, but the thing has a callback. The political Bruni Freno having the guts. Yeah, now we understand. Near one more training idea, and then send some Kahunia, one training and echo. But Excellency, how lawyers, Quarter, my judge is the board of
Gavel, not the board.
Or the gavel. Until the gavel must be hit by the one who is presiding. Says here, Galam says, Seminole. Or you are doctoring.
Adukri and I say Adukru.
Ayo. And it's not just that, from the records and from what we are hearing, it's not just one political party. It's everybody. And what is sad, Quran say, Barbara?
Yes, sir.
What is sad? And he said, yeah, my China for. And I dominate it. You cannot. You can't do Galamsey in China. But yeah, Pescanti, Yamomoba, and they have no regard to the ecology, no regard to your timbers. Mahogany takes how many years to grow?
Yes.
Then they pull it down. Indiana, in Suahudunya, they are messing it up. This thing must be killed, must be ended. I started working in this country, in a district called Mpawasa East. I know the Pra River. It hits into the ocean. The ocean. So the estuary is just around Shamaho, baby.
Yes.
It was clean. Ghana Water. One of the major stations is in Dabuasi. I know Ateku.
Yeah.
I know Takwa. I know that area. Those days, na Galamsey na Nonkekam, we knew that it was starting minor. But it was not that like the way it is. So Siaba has taken a lot of steps in Anonkekam, but the thing is getting messier. It's getting messy and messy. The name said Lionel Messi. We need to get something on this matter.
Something in the way.
Say you to me, Cassa, ma ebinum bambe mine bium. No mine ya, moon free uncle. Yen to me, Cassa, then it means that we are not really fighting the thing. Maybe I saw Ben and Amhana or
I shall want okay.
Nipa Baku. So some guts must be taken to end this one. I don't know, sir. I don't like talking like a politician, but this thing must be.
Me what should be a enche. You better start. Me after me hwehwe mu pa say. Who something say na. You can't. Your Excellency. You can't say me ya. Na wo kan na kwapim say prof. Kwabra from Paul Boatin say me. Say who say anya de a oman no bitumi agina so da bibia sa so twi bi obabi bitumi da ma obi anti no. Ade no kwa ne kosoro nyema se ya ne say ye can natural resources ya se muni say because aban can say ombe ye gold refinery ombe bi gold refinery ti gold ne fa nko on raw form na mo no ye be refine once na yakọ ekoko si say na baby ye duru ye betumi akọ no e say baby na make kan kọ no me say ano ya ye din na me pellet bi na makenka na motumi ho say ebi koso baby na nananom kura ni sei obi antumi nkasa eno ne se dwuma kodu nam ho otu ne kitikiti eye de opibia ese niam se no se niam na nti wuji se den ese ya ni sabire akono aje agu
before I go there, CNN business. I say China restricts exports of graphite as it escalates a global tech war. The global tech war, their graphite, lithium, no bokon. In the China, why say I've restricted exports. Don't send my graphite anywhere. Where can you enter? What is in you? Just because Professor Messi here 5%, I think we should do that. Fair. Joy FM, your sister station, displayed 18 bottles, the ministry of water taken from various rivers in Ghana. Kwabena say Google, more money wa go, or the wa come to, or the wa come otu. The war between India and Pakistan is over water. And we've been warned there. In few years to come, and Ghana would have to import water. And today, apart from my super special ice, If you go to various places, imported water. I do not know which Ghanaian will be happy with what is happening. Come now. Apart from the fact that, Chief, we don't have the political will, because it's the politicians who are doing it. The politicians who are doing it. Professor Frimpong Boateng, poor old man, said, "Why will Mejuma die? Menje." Okay. Now, Ejuma no, and Crawford, what the friend machines I can see, or friend excavator. You know what he is? The excavators also on today are confirmed. Excavators. What is the car for Frodo? And some of what I call in Wuranim. Nti waka kyerɛ nkurɔfo dɛ who excavators na wɔnkyekye wɔn ɛkɔ Madina social welfare hɔ na wɔde machines no bebree bɛsi hɔ ase bɛka kyɛ 500 of the machines no wɔayɛ ɛsɛ kɔm na nti no sɛ 500 machines wɔayɛ a ɔmani yɛnyɛ wotum yɛbɛbisɛ dɛ wɔn no na wɔkafa machines no wɔbɛfɛ no machines wɔkafa no what I call baby, what I know there, what I had. Machine biasa were imported by Grand Crumbiala, or just no much there car. So who imported those machines? Then Gazara, Asamano, Agya. Excavators and Bianca Bissi. We saw pictures there. Professor Frimpong Boateng Galam stop it. What could seize mining site to be? You know, for telephone. Another group of soldiers. Koho. No one what they will go naden what the mahon. Not so. Yohana will be a catching TV do. Oh, you go there, ma a auto spa. J. Where is square cash? What to cash? Don't we know who and who are doing the galamsey? Doc, it is true that both MPP and NDC will be doing, but I have a name. The reason why everybody is given a name is because, oh, that is doctor, this is Sampi Yale, this is Kwabena Mafu, this is Kwabena. So that if Sampi Yale is part of it now, mention my name, because we had to read it. It's only name and your friend and shame. No, my opinion. We catch with the summer boy, summer boy, summer boy, Gliston, the one. It's been protected all these years. Even Gliston, I know where a timber business, no. They never went to the timber forest. They never went there. Now, Akunta Mining goes there, puts a signboard, and start mining in the forest. Oh man, paying generator, Akunta Mining is not doing mining anywhere in the forest. See, make say signboard not the home. Make say Nkwafuni from to you. Come on, no, how Badam will declare a forest reserve, sir. No, how Badama. Baby, see there. In forest you will away. Etiwa. Etiwa has been preserved like the Amazon forest because it was the oxygen, the lungs of Ghana. In the Etiwa, what to bro.
Now more per species of butterfly, but the whole world it's one of
It's not only butterfly. There are a couple of trees, bugs, and a lot of things.
A lot of things.
A lot.
Now, sir, because of political greed. You know, Galamsey a friend waiting because I can't was what we call court to someone my same busy. They're gonna fight. But for me, as a Ghanaian, I know, and as a lawyer, I know that the negligence comes from the president. Because if you read the constitution, all the natural resources are vested in the president in trust for the people of Ghana. Not so.
Yeah.
So, who papa obey the law? Not the one number ni jaw. That's one as a trustee. Na sika wa will eliminate easy. Now, come of mana. no convenient. So if the commander-in-chief of the Ghana Armed Forces, the trustees of our mineral resources for 7 years, it's time we spoke to power. The president, it's not enough to say that, oh, I put my presidency on the line. And what happened? And what happened?
Abina take initiatives.
Initiative.
Operation Vanguard by Operation Hot by Galam Stop by drones. Yakoto speed boats. Ya training river guards. Ya to trackers. I do a excavator. Ya say the Air Force for the plane. A bit chin women yet to me. I say.
Excellence. As a country, we have deliberate national policies. So one of the deliberate national policies should be, say, fine, mining Koso. Now we have to classify to know who are actually doing the illegal mining. Which people are bringing the equipment. I think say him.
We all know.
I'll take a course what kind. Say, near Babe, and yenim womoyana. I mean, to quote him. So we know, say, there are some people doing it.
Ghana Bar Association for Crosso at the letter bar say, I appeal to the government, say they should arrest, prosecute the powers behind Galamsey.
Fantastic. But the bottom line is political will to do it because Obi ye campaign says here. Ebinum discussion actually. Or we need elections Nibia. One more discussion. They want to make their money back. So this whole political party politics thing has some industry behind it.
Like that way.
Yes, they have some industry behind it. Because maybe compare $3 million and I say 5 million euros. Edia Beshel campaign. You have to satisfy me. Now, youth, for the next 20, 40 years, Ghana youth are my biggest worry. Because your mineral resources your ethics, your mentality is getting waned. You need and Crawford say, I can call names. BJ Darocha, astute politician, he stood on some ethics. Kwame Nkrumah, we have people who are examples. So see examples say, oh papa. It's all about money. Damn the natural resources. It's about money. Sika Minya, to be a young man, let me jump into politics. Let me forget about whatever work I have to do. Politics is the industry from where I can make my money. And it's becoming very worrying. For some of us, we sit back, I want to talk anyhow as long as I can make my money out of that. But let's think about the development of Ghana. Ghana who here, Abirebi or Tiekra, ne mame, and ne nana, your fans are running in 90 years. Ne mame must have lived for maybe another 100 years. Sas, omo preserve omo natural environment. Go to Takwa, insure a free pipe moba. Insu, you'll be shocked. Some of it, a bar, etc. Now you're black. The situation is bad. But I don't like putting emotions into this thing. Let's get the political will to say, or minor, Galamsey ni sanyome, ebekuyen. So we end it here.
But look, Mom, I have a whole point there. My one is saying in soon. My one, my emo from my where friend then not properly
Deformities.
No, says the the last time I checked, I spent about $400 and something million on Galamsey. The year been from range here. Speedboats in Azania got your diet. Drones in your diet. I weep for this country and the youth. I would say, trying to be what's more the better now. Galamsey, the Galamsey can be. Good, the name will be. If you Western and Central region, tell them Dr. K. Well, Echo Western region. Look at the level of poverty. Level of poverty. wasa manso in that area. Now saying you crossbreeds. From our one Chinese food na Ghana food. So we have got another tribe, another blood stream in Ghana because of Galamsey. Yensa ya no man says there could be posa and a friend baby water kekos brimso. That they have to add more chemicals to purify the water. Joy for us I'm working. What's it? Drill or gentleman. Mercury. Mercury okunyim person biara. Cyanide. America for one of their water bodies, what's it what detected? A small amount of lead in it. They drain the whole water. Yeah, the wabe natural. Say obiso few beposo. Say ko beposa. Atene hama no name. Ne monu so nyima inde awaka fish wo nsunum. Nsusu na Mercury na wo mi. All under your regime.
Excellency, Ostatifi baby.
Chief,
I mean, let's be honest.
Mention me and deal with me.
Excellency, it started from somewhere.
Yes.
The point, as I'm saying, the political will, fine, maybe a previous regime did something, but now we should stop it.
We should stop it.
Now we should stop it.
And somebody you see a young woman, I say, young environment is right then, I say, trees, neither yet the dad out. Maybe some mahogany takes about 10 and something years to grow. You're training in a
rubber plantation be crown wa tinke western region and say so ho crown mo abawura
na you as not since scabium they planted trees.
Kwabena asema ye kan me de bia na me ka say you say asam ka say baba frankansi so na so nansan ya akwada bia ye wo no ama ye hwehwe nim na say ye say heavy metals na wakwada na say mercury ne cyanide ya ka ho asemi no e bia koka abadoma no ama say want to be develop into the soil ba soil be ma bibia say ni ho ewo mu say dem die no wo ho de but doctor otena ho pipe akwada no ye hwehwemu aka esusu dia say na niema Adam Galamsey so mercury any cyanide no na bi wo akwada no system mu na wo the heavy metals no e bi ewo say ye hu we ya enye wake up call to mind say there be baby na make kan no aye hu etie nyina nsori waka ne fa ni odin bi fanta chire say ade no ye nya se bedu biribi no je say ye wie ya no bibia no ebetuma ye biu ye wo peno do we have the political will ye wo peno wasa fiase bibi koso wo ho enam se me hwehwe mu no I can say they are doing it everywhere ukwa nyina mu a o ma je kwa no wase say bia wo mo ye o mo si edan bi wo ho no mu to Galamsey just everywhere obi ani tua so mo ye obi an so nka hwe
before na bebe ebinum ati wo mo dan enye abrosan dan o matinem na ye tu ase what is this
ngoma from Ankara well Kwabena won
put it on there you can put it up
your excellency for the man I say between I dey to mama ya to me ahwe Kwabena ma miti o na
Agya Kwabena you see Galamsey is send here you can say and say in before ma kase nyina otie omo nyina dodo na boss said there should be a political will me I would say it's a NDC time omo to anamo kakra because men kai kra no me kai say na there was a regime na Chinese for na omo wo increase bebre nyina na repatriate omo at the time na me odunkwa often
okay
now o hwe especially market day Tuesdays uko marketer utimi say omo aba market for no ka o kasa odichi mu a 1/3 Chinese for omo so aba be didwa because omo ho no na Tuesdays omo ban no be from going to the bush to mine until Tuesdays no be hidden e be didwa because market day NDC for to anamonsa won at the time we share NPP said we were also supporting them NPP ba abemu no na ukra nkasa kra bobo so several offenses and steps are yedi to or say we to Galamsey ase now the worry aspect kwani said operation Galam stop ene omo to Galamsey for asi o wakọ wa no pa no omo hu say uto omo so sa na afa no pa omo mba edwuma bio anadwo a obi ada no na afi no mo ye den omutu eye form egudie apart from that say adie ase bi enya ye kaseti yi ye betimi abre na ase a Agya Kwabena ne dog de ebia metimi yi mo firimu kakra ba me ne eye me uncle Sampiyari ye ne gina ye so because tembia no se obi ehwe se utu galamsey a wan hwa na wakonya obi a se be se oman ne koso enim nim bebra or the babe political galamsey against you indu be hwa NPP yetu anamon bebre apart from operation galamstop no ye sheda galamsey operation, in fact not galamsey, mining operation for close to about 7 close to 6 months to 1 year. Then you who organ hanom yenya ye mebunu anase NDC for several press conferences e catch obia say NPP for a person come de ye nwan more mining sector nti no e na ya ban na ye mining operation into be hwa yenya edi ho no kware a the last election 2020 election the mining sector na say the areas are mining areas your performance anko so sa because of sebe sansemi aban etu anamoyi ekonim na motwi ne nase bechi omo ankasa NDC omo former deputy director of communication Kweku Buan tama ye nyina ye nyama yi asebe yetu ade yasi edru election time a for campaign oko to the extent say okojina galamsey pit ano any memunu yetu galamsey kasa say aban NPP aban empo masem enti na sebe okuntia galamsey no mo de o me make sure say omba power o me make sure say mebunu be tuom galamsey no Agya Kwabena ye kuko enim na so ye sa de we ya ye koye anase ye bae
nti adu ntire ye tumi enko galamsey
me ka say no nti ba me pa che say
nti kan ye de
o man pay go on say o ka on say me ka say me me papa edumama we for asema man pay say asema o kan o di kan ka say asem bia o we kan ye fact I mean so I'm telling you on record say this is a fact and na mo krampo mabo mo TV programs be it no you see say sign number we nyina no eso be brasia politicians no and na say be e o say dey too so sa say ye nyina ya no ko benkrom say ade we de ye nyina no ye kasetia nipa bia no beba asem yi bia no aban ni India I think say ke yeko eni from that just last week won say ewura Kenya Japan amount for omo de chidom showdown work man watakrade I was there in fact ye kwa na ajo the morning na ye ba akra no me do ye pa say opadabo ase a na obedu e fence people na bedu e fence river no Agya Kwabena me reho ye totally brown. I'll not lie to you. Brown. Totally brown. Just last week. So what I say? Obesha emrante ya sabi omu tu sa egude. Omu ni ano how ano no. Omu inside the bush. Eno mutu. Say abani tu sase nyina na se NPP ni NDC. Sabi ye kasi ye twenera. Onim say sabi NPP na power na se o tu anamon so de bebrasia meketia na aboa me politically. Emboa. So MPP so na so fi say NDC ne power no so ye den esa say odi o man ni no so tu sia tu anama so de bebre na say na say esa say bi MPP ni bi so political offense gains out of it no so the core politics eno emboa inti depending on ye mienu especially politicians say be say tu ade ya say I'm telling you say a man focus say police for say criminal act because na police for are determined to bring a finality and I say uncover the truth or otherwise of any criminal attack. Police for very good because tembiano when it is about them, even a swan a see and do the somukro beingokrana when it's about the police officer, they are unable to uncover offense the offense there. Whatever atrocity that has undertaken, inti a bit depending on him. That is my.
We say no.
Oh, there be say one say. He went to those
who had small scale miners, legal mining, small scale mining. On a water corner and Nikakamon. Young Casa more licenses. Na ebe 1 year to 1.5 years. Abandon them on your galamsey. right?
By a ban here, NDC for cassette.
Meanwhile, you were going up establishing community mining.
Yes, a community mining.
Of whose members of the community? Community mining, gold no to whatever one. On my painting, so yes, got up gold catchers, or the one.
The community mining.
And now community mining will go to whatever one.
Well,
you see,
Uncle Mabao,
this kind of conversation,
What the video na da no kwala na edi dem no where mining area enyamani bini
this kind of conversation and the result ni the result ni say NDC say MPP assembly bi empampan so edu no we have to kill it.
Yes,
we need
I agree with you.
And I think say that that's a gavel
gavel, yeah.
I say they you know, a boss of pine. Say maybe a year. China forces they will not allow some minerals to be exported.
China.
Oh,
no, so mugua.
Untumin cause Saudi Arabia quite idea. There is deliberate
government
policy into minerals exploitation. And I say gold near the baby a year do no. High enti. This is the position we have to take.
Dog,
I think that must come from.
Dog, I know what to NDC for so for. Say your moon die, yes, and Yamana buy Kunini. In rapping,
so see the Ghana.
At the time now, we could buy a car. Not ordinary person, ordinary person. Or your national executive.
What team here? Me say I didn't start free baby. Near the bedroom. NDC. I know a number of government officials from NDC and current government whose names have been mentioned in this thing. A common knowledge.
Yeah.
So it is both NDC and MPP. Abia CPP for cry a woman. Abia and Ebin Craft.
Ebin Craft Yemen.
And I bet
Yemen.
Oh, enti yatna sia na ade no afoforo. We need to kill it at this stage. That's all I'm saying.
And Kwabena den also says see here. It's an say ade no me am call Akwatia about 3 weeks ago or 4 weeks ago. Na me am kugina esubonti bremus. Na me am de me phone na me try. Me gina ho abremu a me nim na me swa. Say na me nim se na bremu tie. Na bisa mo say ti da ben nso eni betumi ate. And it's a crown of chemicals a woman. You bend it, almost see any fruits, any vegetables. Your fruits and vegetables are a deal. And then extra say, baby, a free bano, mercury nim, cyanide nim. As I say, would see a doctor no yakwadano or papa quadano shade a woman, or say, oh, who heavy metals. It's the cyanide and mercury, you know, I'm not going to develop. And so your basso, your bema, and Saturday being nason, a biama, a quadra shading.
And it's a widespread.
And me who be brave. Now, and cannon, a benaga send you to a baby, Kakrebi. They say everywhere.
Jacobra, River Oti, Crown, yes.
Black voter across Mutu. And to cover the neighbor. What do
you see? Jacob, I know you are doing, say, very worried. But you see, upon a year and a more about to be a tunina. I think to cap it all, send a year. Uncle some PR edit picture each day. Part of a year in a normal way to say to me say, I was say timid check Ghana for a year the consequences of a year I'm saying, especially metal deposit here, one share bet me settle in water body sea. Because I will be and on the picture ni. Who knows? In ITA, ye cheat if you crash it. Don't do now why say be pure water and I say mineral water enemy, river bodies and that's so and into education course na man for who the consequences are. I think say to rather a beboa ama man for then at distance or from the art of galamsey because unya hu nyina awie na bia obekona o ma me ana so papa bia na ona na bi na da ho sa na mfa so be na we
na only him what you Dr. From watching Marking only no na what you Dr. From watching
why and
into how to way as you one way galamsey okrom
uncle me nya bi o ye bia na
just as yes, sorry.
Issue of galamsey, in no other effector.
Debbie.
Very soon, those who are buying our cocoa, will say no, we are not buying cocoa.
Yeah, because of the minerals.
Because of the minerals.
Oboa say orange, you can't drink.
You can't.
Yeah, Oboa
the impact is so severe.
Yeah, very severe.
Na ye nim.
Oh, ye nim pa.
Na Friday.
Now, some is the magic. Never been I don't know. Womba say now, What am I blaming? Yes, the president is the trustee.
I then attack President Power.
They may attack him.
You see,
I don't know.
when you go into that target, you should make you catch yourself. I mean, April year, President John Dramani Mahama, captured the whole Ghanaian public. Say, NPP are buying. Galamsey, yeah, PCA2, yes, Osano. Your target now, your NDC for. Oh, and yes, okay, I can give you the president related. Okay,
John Mahama, and also John Mahama can. Is he the president?
Some person who call that target. I can come in with this.
John Mahama is not the president.
Now you to stand as a lawyer, NDC for.
I am talking as a lawyer of who has the fiduciary responsibility to protect my water body. Understand me in that vein. I'm not attacking the president. Who has the fiduciary responsibility to protect the our natural resources? Is it John Mahama? Is it Kogu Buayin?
But as a statesman, it shouldn't come from him. It shouldn't come from him. So,
some politics way. Some politics way.
Yes, on the phone there, I revealing.
Some politics way. I Ghana, sir, and I blame move from 1992. Even when it was a champion stand, and then from 92 about that time, I say, blaming, fighting on that mind. On this table, the power of our brains. You can't say you're maximizing the ear. We'll go very, very far. What far Agya what NDC for trim, any Agya what MPP for trim. Now say you're dispassionately without this blame game. Ghana back on him. But son your way and why and the youth, my worries, Excellency, the one who is entering class 6, looking at what we are doing.
Doc is perfectly right. Is for the youth. But there must be somebody who has a duty of care. To me, there I won't tell go as a president too. There must be somebody who has a duty of care. They expose me to harm. And I've told you that the constitution does not impose that on John Mahama and Koku Buayin. It reposes that on the president. Several efforts. You have recited several efforts. What are the efforts yielded? And the president started, the war was started by the media.
Yeah.
The war on Galamsey was started by the media.
It's actually some NGOs.
NGOs.
It was NGOs.
And the president came in. And what has happened? So if I invest my money, and this is the result I'm seeing now, don't I have the right to talk about it? Because I'm a politician, I can talk about it. No, it's not about the NDC politics. My duty as an opposition member,
put government on its toes.
That's my duty. That's why I said I don't come here to come and sing anybody's hymns. I come with my own canticles. And especially when as a lawyer, the responsibility of the president. President puts his from the job on the line. Said Galam stop. Said, and still we are where we are. The policy actions, it doesn't solve the problem. That's all I'm in for.
And then there's a Mr. Yebisa say, so you're quite say yeba. Baby, a minor drone, where pempe yes in the pain, where you patcha one son yaka. Yan two Sabian son yaka. Or minor mem. I no cre. Essence so come ya ho said ye photo echire mu. Akwada ono oni mo hwe fumso ni firi no. Photo ye eda ho yi. Akwada fumso no emfiri no. Nanso enam Galamsey ayetuo ne nrubone e de hohoro na sefo nti no. Owo ne mame yam no. Wontumi ama bonte ama me ni papa bia. Na se bo nyina ne ye hwe. Na se ntumi nya bibia mfamfa ne ye tewa a. Enya hu. Ha dwene. Omane ko ne ma sai san nachi. Ano pastor me di kan bi sai no. Se dipa kora no abrabo no. O ma no ahwe se me bo me bre me ko manim. Anam gina bibia mgina anasa ma abrabo no kofom. Sa na wiase omane so te. Enti mi say anama hudo aye tuo no anya bia bo omane kan ko anasa twe omane san. Galamsey sami yaka o. Yaka ka. so bia pɛ so beti na yɛhwie ye yɛne bɛba yɛn ho so no na yɛ too late wo yɛ ho bibia enye ye na bɛ yɛ sɛ over 30 million people nipa kakra bi ni yɛn ti no yɛde nyina nkwa bɛto esan mu kai sɛ Germany eduru bibi ɔmo panzi ɔmo nsuo ɛna mom de bi yɛ dane nsuo Ghana sɛ yɛn nsuo nyina sɛ ewie a yɛbɛgye de yɛbɛnom abɛdwa fo modam ase your excellency Sampiele medase na mada Kwabena mafo nso mada wase na mada Dr. Bernard Abeku Athanso ase mada mi team nso nyina ase na yɛde asia de meka ne sɛ ɔma ne yɛ de wo ɛna China food ya koko China food ya ba yire wo wɔn export wɔn koko no watwere ho cyanide free cocoa so no yɛ cyanide free cocoa mean say wo de na de kɔ no ama ko se bronya nya adwumi say cyanide market no cyanide dia ma nti betra say ama ba say yeso de akwa na ma so di person so di body no menyim eto di ya na adom dum ya da se na ebe hia aka mo